Welcome, everybody. It's day 2, draft night. Before we get going and before we bring in our fantastic guests lined up, you see the new setup, you see the new background. Producer is here, producer is live. But first, brand new opening video brought to you by Proud New York Jets Fans channel. Hit it. I see him working. He's got a bunch of things going on right now. Wait, can I edit? Sorry, this is the first time. This is live TV. I'm looking for it. Let's see. Pat's background. Untitled design. All right, maybe not. All right, I'm gonna start bringing everyone in. If you got it, if you play it, if you get it set up, just play it whenever, or text me what's going on. All right, first up, we have the scout extraordinaire. You know him from the Green Bean channel. You know him from Jets with Chaos. You know him from the Senior Bowl, where he was down talking to, interviewing, and hanging out and schmoozing with these draft picks. He is the one and only, the fantastic Mr. Dom C. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Nick? How are you, man?
Very good, man. Very good. Very excited to get this going.
Absolutely.
Let's bring in our next guest. You know him. He's the man with the trivia. I think he has some trivia lined up for us tonight on draft night, I'm pretty sure. He is the legendary Knicks, Rangers, Mets, Jets, all because of one wicker chair on Mother's Day weekend last year. He is part of New York Sports Wicker Media, the great Adam Y2K. What's up, buddy?
Good evening, gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be on for the next. Hey, we might blow past 6 hours tonight, like we did on the Mother's Day marathon.
That's
there's
right.
nobody I'd rather be on with than you guys. This is going to be a heck of a night. I'm excited. Let's watch some draft. Let's be happy, and let's rant when necessary.
I brought the coffee mug and the coffee maker downstairs. We can do 6 as long as I got like 15 K cups left. I think we could do it.
I only got to work for 2 hours tomorrow, so I should be okay.
Nice. Next up, we have from Sacramento, California. It's faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, can leap buildings in a single bound. It is the super chaotic one, Mr. Jets Chaos. How are you, buddy?
What's up? No place I'd rather be. Right here. What show would you want to be watching tonight other than a YouTube show that doesn't just highlight super chats for money, but actually wants to hear from their viewers for real discussion? Only here with Proud New York Jets fan.
My man. All right. We're shooting from the hip early. Last, you know him from last night. We're going to have some other people popping in too, but next up, he was here all night last night, fresh out of the kitchen where he was making meatballs and pasta all day long. I'm very glad to see that his jersey is still green and not red. We have my draft buddy, Mr. Gino Italy, Jet fan. Welcome.
Hello.
For him, like the Goodfellas, the Godfather theme playing when he comes in.
I did the whole twist thing too. I was like wondering if that was going to get in or not.
Nice. All right.
I hear something in the background, man.
Yeah, whoever's got the background on, can we turn that down a little bit? The producer has the live feed, I believe, right? And we're going to pop that in. But before we do that, let's roll the opening video. Is a jet. Let's go.
This goes out to you, and you, and you, and you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you, and you, Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kicking the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa.
Let's make sure we play like the New York Jets.
Door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kicking the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. On your mark, get set. When I spark, you wet. Look how dark you get when you're marked for death. Should I start your breath or should I let you die? In fear, you start to cry. Ask why. Lyrically, I'm worship. Don't front the.
Nice. I didn't even know that he did the Will McDonald remix for tonight. That was a nice little surprise.
Yeah, nice. That was beautiful.
That was nice. So he will, JR, you got the green light. You pop up the draft video whenever someone's coming to the mic to make the announcement. And we'll kick it around. Dom, I'll start with you. We'll go right around the circle. Tell me your thoughts about last night. Be honest, good, bad, 22 hours later. Where are you at mentally with this?
Well, listen, I think I was as shocked as anyone when it came out that Will McDonald was a pick. Liked the player a lot. Liked the player a whole lot. Just wasn't a name that I wasn't expecting to hear. Now, I'm on record with Jeremy, with Adam. Everyone knows that I said that edge is going to probably be something that we would address. I didn't expect it at 15, but I'm really, really good with it. Listen, I said this before. You build continuity by adding pipeline players. That's how you have continued success, right? And that's exactly what they did. It didn't happen at tackles. The tackles were off their board. Joe Douglas stuck to his board and took what he thought was the best player on his board. And it happened to be at a position where, we think right now is a position of not of need, but one of very, very high importance, especially in the Robert Saleh defense. So I'm good with it, man. I'm good with it. Will McDonald's a dog. Yeah,
I agree. Mr. Wicker Media?
Up until last night, I never knew bend was such an important factor in an edge rusher. I mean, I used to play Madden for a long time, and I never saw speed, agility, acceleration, bend. So that's like another new way of rating a defensive end.
Well, they couldn't bend, right? When we started playing, they were just like little telephone poles hopping around. Even in Madden, they couldn't bend.
You were just glad you could tell the blue guy from the red guy half the time, and you could tackle Bo Jackson one time. So, yeah, when we at the Virginia Jets Fans Club were all hanging out watching the pick, there was about 20, 25 of us waiting with anticipation, but with a little bit of dread, knowing the tackles were all gone. None of us knew where they were going to go. And when they picked a player who was probably projected for late first round, early second round, it was a look of complete surprise, complete confusion. It was like somebody had clubbed us all in the head. We're like, we didn't quite know how to take it, but then you take a step back. You realize this is not a shopping list. It is not all about position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not how this works. Sometimes you get the best players because, again, you never know when you're going to have an injury. It's not always about this year. It could be about down the road when Carl Lawson's contract comes up. Bryce Huff is only signed to a 1-year contract. And one thing we've learned, and I put this in a video I made, we know this team is all about the pass rush, but they don't blitz. The Jets blitzed the least of any team in the NFL last year. So they need to build up that defensive line, and that is at the expense of linebackers, safety, and that sort of a situation. It's all about that. So when you look at his ability to win the pass rush, which he did basically 1 out of 2 times in college, Will McDonald can get to the quarterback, and when he gets there, he finishes them. We didn't always finish as a defensive line. So I understand the pick. I don't love the circumstances around the pick. I get it. Now it's going to be very interesting to see what happens tonight, but I can't say that I love it, but I understand it. I'm at peace with it, and I'll be rooting for the kid. I'll be rooting for him, like we all will.
Nice. Chaotic one?
Look, last night was shocking, but like Dom C said, if you look at a lot of my mock drafts, I would often use any kind of trade down picks in the second round on edge, or in multiple times. The shocking thing to me is that it happened in the first round. I would have thought it would be something that could be more surprising in the second round, but it was a deep draft in edge, and they had somebody that they love. I promise you, as concerning as it is with the offensive line, if this guy is a 10-plus sack guy, after not counting his rookie year, but in his career, if he's a guy who gets 10, 12, 13, 14 sacks, whatever, no one's going to complain about this pick. We'll all be happy. So it's more important than position, more important than anything in the world with draft picks, is that you hit. It's that you take players who become contributors to the team. So right now, what we have to do as Jet fans is hope that they are right about Will McDonald, and this guy ends up having and making a big impact on this team in years to come.
Nice. Italy?
I was really shocked he wasn't in my top 10, but I understand why we got him. I understand this guy fits a lot into what Saleh and Douglas want to do with Olberg as well. He's bendy. I like that. I'm calling him Bendy now. Mr. Bendy, Will McDonald, and I'm going to get McDonald's afterwards. I love that. I love that he's getting known for all that now. It's great. I actually almost got McDonald's. So overall, I'm happy with it. I didn't think it would be this early. I know he wanted to trade down. But it just didn't work out. The Patriots moved up, and that's unfortunate because it screwed us. But I think I'm actually really happy. I trust Joe Douglas. I trust him with everything he's doing. I know Lawson is trade rumors right now for today. I don't know what's going to happen with that. And I know Lawson and Huff are on 1-year deals. So this is a good thing for now. I know the offensive line and probably a lot of defense is going to be on for a track for JD tonight. And I don't think we're going to move up. I think we're either going to pick the guy we like or move down. But I like it, and I hope that we can continue to get some good depth, because this second, third round, a lot of depth, a lot of first-round depth in this second round. So I'm excited to see what happens. I love it, and there's no place I'd rather be. So this is good stuff.
So
wow,
we got to pick. Yep, so pick is
wow. Talk about tradition.
All right,
Not surprising.
JR, go ahead with it going forward. So when the pick comes up, no audio. I believe the pick is in.
Yeah, I could see who it is.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They're happy. They
I could see this.
Yeah, the Steelers picked.
Yeah.
They made their selection. I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Wow.
They took Joey Porter Jr. They
Love
stay in the Porter family. Good pick. They had a lot of offers. Everybody was saying coming around, and they decided to keep the pick. Now, all of us, we had. We'll do the pick real quick. We'll zip around everyone like 30 seconds. What you think? Because it's 7 minutes, and they could be even quicker tonight. So we'll try to keep our comments quick for the sake of everybody getting in on each pick. And then when we have extra time, we'll fill in the other things and Jet stuff. I'll go real quick. A lot of us all thought he was a teens to low 20s pick at worst. Steelers, they made their move to move up. I don't blame the Patriots at all for it, because who's to say the Steelers wouldn't have jumped us if we stayed at 13? They knew our need at 13. They knew our need at 15. And at 13, the other guys were gone. So they were going to have to jump in front of us. I don't have any audio on that, JR, when you do bring it up, just an FYI.
Select Joey Porter Jr., DB, Penn State.
That works.
Okay, so then we won't say it anymore. Now that we got the audio going, we'll let that come on live, and then we'll discuss it. So we Dom, thoughts? Porter, best player on the board in your opinion for day 2?
He's on mute.
There you go. So, not my best player on the board. I did not have a first round grade on Joey Porter, but completely think it's the best fit for Pittsburgh. He was targeted. He would have been targeted probably at that 17 pick if they stayed there or wherever they was in the first round. And listen, he makes sense. He's a very, very good man coverage cornerback, something that they want to do out in Pittsburgh. He's fast. He's aggressive. He's a little grabby for my liking. Like he was, he was penalized a heck of a lot in Penn State. But
Hey, Tom, can I interrupt you real quick? The Titans have traded up. The Titans run the clock. We'll wait for the pick, but the Titans have traded up.
Yeah.
I think we all know what this is for. Dom, go ahead. The floor is still yours, but whenever we have a trade up, I will chime in for that.
I don't see that. Am I on delay?
I got that on Twitter from Ian Rappaport.
Yeah, me too.
So the trade ups I'll announce, but the picks we'll do live with the camera, so everyone's on the same page.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's about Joey Porter. Listen, they've needed to bring in some cornerback help for quite a few years. They needed some tackle help for quite a few years. So Pittsburgh is really checking off some of the boxes on what they're doing. Like I said, Joey Porter wasn't my favorite cornerback in the league in the draft, but he's good nonetheless. So I get it.
Okay. All right. Italy.
I think it's really cool that this is the highest Penn State player taken by the Steelers since Franco Harris. I think that's pretty cool, keeping a tradition. The dad played for Steelers. They needed a corner. This is just all green light for them. This is a great pick for them, and I'm happy for them.
Nice. Gas.
Oh, I think it's good value. They didn't have to reach and take him early. I didn't see the Steelers as a possibility unless they went with him in the first round, honestly. I didn't think there would be a situation where they're picking now and getting him. So I think it's really cool for football. I think it's cool for the tradition of Pittsburgh. And I think they got good value getting him there. I think that Dom is right. Even though we were mocking it, it probably would have been a little too soon earlier. But at this point of the draft, getting him as a second rounder is a pretty cool deal for Pittsburgh.
Nice. Adam?
They might wish they had that 50-year option on him because, like you said, the value is absolutely fantastic. It's a good story. I'm sure those Porter jerseys are going to be flying off the shelf between now and the start of the season. And he could cover receivers. He could cover tight ends. He's a very physical cornerback, which is good. But he's not, from what I'm seeing, he's not very good at changing direction. His open field tackling might be a little bit of a problem. So this looks like it's a cornerback who's going to have to jam receivers, press up hard. I think he could be a little bit penalty prone. I think that's one thing to be concerned about with Porter. But in the second round, this is a chance we're taking most definitely.
Steep price to trade up for Tennessee.
Yeah, with what
Tennessee gave up pick number 41 and a third rounder next year.
And 72.
Wow.
And 72.
Oh, yeah. Arizona. Right. Yeah, 72. Arizona gave up 33 and 81 to get 41, 72, and a 2024 third rounder.
Right.
Nice.
I want to shout out my favorite teenager in the world, Nikki Shine. What's going on, kid?
Hey, Nick.
Nick.
This is my buddy Pedro, who we coach Nicky together, and he goes, "Great pick for Pitt. I'm looking for a hooker to go to Vegas, Herndon hooker, that is." He's a Raiders fan, so I support your pick here.
Pick is in.
It's
done.
JR.
Come on, JR.
Really popular guys. Little Derrick Henry Jr. Jersey going on there. So we'll see if he gets the quarterback perhaps of the future. And of course, Derrick's been around for a while. His future has been talked about a little bit as well.
Well, they get a good pass protector now that they drafted yesterday, and Peter Skoronsky from Northwestern. So that helps.
There's celebration there. Like Mike Vrabel in the middle of that in the draft room, and they believe.
I'm glad we're seeing that big shirt from the back. That's a nice step.
Plaid shirt. Let's go. For plaid so we can. There we go.
I'm going to mute it real quick until they get to the mic. Hey, Chris Bradigan, what's up, buddy? So we all think we know who this pick is, right?
Oh, yeah.
you know, that there was rumors about Tennessee trying to trade up yesterday back into the late second round. And they had their eyes set on somebody. So here we go.
The Arizona Cardinals have traded the 33rd
Chris
pick
Flanagan.
to the Tennessee Titans. With the 33rd pick in the 2023 NFL
Chris
Draft,
Flanagan.
the Tennessee Titans select Will Levis,
There you go.
Yeah.
quarterback.
They should have taken Chris Flanagan.
Or Lee Cravat.
Nice. The answer is always Lee Cravat. What's up, Chris? Hope everything's well with you, man. No surprise here, right? Anybody care? Like, there was rumors that they were going to trade up in round 1 for them, for Will Levis. So it's good he gets to come off the board early day 2 after that stressful round 1 sitting there all night. And even better that he gets to keep his girlfriend, because she looked like she was ready to walk off the face of the earth yesterday.
She thought she was going to be set for life.
Right. Right.
He still is.
The dude eats like rotten bananas, puts mayonnaise in his coffee. I mean, dang, bodybuilder. Interesting.
That's the reason for the fall. He's basically Chris Trevler. So we're gonna change it up a little bit to get some more Jets talk in. I'll throw around randomly to one person to maybe comment on the pick, and then we'll get more Jet talk in. I think that was a good suggestion. Hey, Twisted, what's up, pal? Welcome, buddy. So I took that pick with Will Levis. Like, it was a no-brainer for them once they moved up. And did everyone got to go on their original thoughts on McDonald? Right? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
actually.
we did.
I like the pick. You guys know in our private chat, I kept saying it might not be O-line. It might not be O-line. It could be. I thought it would be Cansey or Nolan Smith. Or Van Ness. Van Ness went. And I said live on the air multiple times, like, it's got to be Cansey, JSN, or Nolan. I'm not mad at getting the D-line because this scheme is driven by that. But we'll see. You know, Salah looks excited. I don't think Salah is fake. I don't think he panders to the camera. I think he's genuinely happy that he gets guys that he knows fits his scheme. He did it with Sauce. He did it with JJ. You know, sure, the rumors are that we tried trading back. But when they made the pick where they did, it looks like he was the player. They just thought they could have got him a little later. We'll have the Lions pick in a minute.
It's already done.
It's already done.
It's already
On
done.
screen, they made it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Or not, I'd like to see a curveball mixed in every once in a
Well,
while.
this stream is a little behind, so we'll go. I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm good either way.
Yeah, I changed the channel. I'm not putting it on. I want to find out, like, as we're watching together.
Got you. Okay, so then we'll keep it. Yeah, because I already know the Raiders pick.
With the 34th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Sam Laporta, tight end, Iowa.
Wow.
Not shocked.
Oh, I hit remove on that. JR, I'm sorry. I hit remove. I closed that back.
Wait a second. Was Mayer picked yet?
No, Mayer has not been picked
Nope.
yet. Nope.
No,
Holy smokes!
Let him
I'm
come.
not shocked at this though.
We will. We'll go right around the panel with each pick real quick. Adam, give me 30 seconds. What you think about this pick, the player? If you don't know anything about him, you can pass it along. It's your call. That goes for anybody.
I would have taken Mayer or Washington. Those are the two tight ends that I'm excited about. And Nick, I blame you. You got me interested in Darnell Washington, no doubt. And Mayer, I look at him. I've seen the comparison. Mark Bavaro. Bavaro is one of my all-time favorite non-New York Jet players, like top 3. And he's got that ability to catch and block. Laporta, I felt, was clearly the number 4 tight end, but Detroit's made some questionable moves in this draft, and I consider this to be another questionable move, to be honest.
All right. Anyone got a question? Anything that you guys want to address? Anything you guys want to throw out? Jet related in between?
I just don't. This isn't real Jet related. This is really about Laporta and Detroit. I don't understand. I mean, maybe it's a financial thing, but they trade Hawkinson last year for a second-round pick, and then
Right.
use an earlier second-round pick to take another tight end.
Good point.
Well,
Since the
right.
feed disappeared, I will let you know that the Raiders have traded up. Raiders are on the clock.
The Raiders have traded up, but the pick's not in yet.
Pick's not in, no.
And I don't know where that video went.
They want
Oh,
Mayer.
it's lagging. He's trying
Yeah,
to
they want. Yeah, I agree with that.
They must
Mayer.
want Mayer. They must want him.
Hang on, I gotta take this call. Sorry, guys.
Go ahead.
You never know what the Raiders will do. They will do the most shocking, illogical thing you could possibly imagine.
That is true.
The Raiders do their own shtick. Let's be real.
That's
like
true.
Leatherwood.
Well, I mean,
Leatherwood, exactly.
I think for Laporta, though, I mean, TJ Hawkinson went to Iowa. Laporta went to Iowa. Iowa produces very good tight ends. I mean, Kittle came from there. George Fant, Dallas Clark. That's who they're modeling Laporta after is Dallas Clark. I don't think it's going to be like a Dallas Clark for the Lions, but fits the system. So I understand, but I would have gone with Mayer.
Nikki, with a fun fact, the Chicago Bears have never had a 4,000-yard passer.
They're not going to have one anytime soon, in my opinion. Not with Fields.
Hey, sorry, guys. I got to cut. I got something going on outside. I'll be back.
Yeah, do your thing. Come back whenever, man.
Right, my lover.
Go ahead. All right, so JR had power dip real quick. We don't have it. He had a little power issue at his house. I will tell you the pick.
No, don't tell me. He's about to announce the pick. Don't say it.
Turn your audio up then. Turn your audio up.
Whoa.
I do see the trade.
Michael Mayer, tight end.
Wow, there you go.
We were right. They traded
Mayer.
up.
Mayer, yeah.
I feel so smart right now.
So the Raiders traded a second-round pick, number 35 overall.
Right.
Yep.
To the Colts.
For
38 and
38
141.
And
yeah, fifth round, yeah. Hey, I mean, Waller replacement.
Wrong, right?
Waller replacement. It's a good replacement.
Schefter picked that wrong. The Raiders traded 38 and a fifth-round pick for 35.
Correct.
Yeah, he typed it. They traded 35. They didn't. They acquired 35.
So
when you're typing Fast and Furious like Schefter does, sometimes mistakes happen. And I'm sure the Twitterverse will let him know about it instantly.
I think it's a smart trade and a worthwhile one. If you're trying to replace a guy like Waller who's been that important to the team, and you are able to do it with a guy like Mayer, I think it's a great trade.
I agree. Yeah. Hands down.
Most definitely.
Versatile. He's
and your
built
boy agrees
different,
with you.
man.
That's a nice pickup to replace Darren Waller. Agreed. Pedro, a Raider fan, likes it. Agreed.
And Garoppolo loves throwing to a tight end. I know it's very hard to not have good chemistry with George Kittle,
right?
But yeah, he loves throwing to those tight ends, and now he's got a good one, a real good one.
And he's good in the red zone.
And he is a great blocker. And they had the leading rusher in the league last year.
And
how cool is it for Joey Porter Jr.?
Man, 18 touchdowns, 180 receptions, over 2,000 yards this year.
How cool is it for Joey Porter to have been a little kid playing and like in the locker room to now be a player on that team? That's got to be like
it's our record. It's our record.
The NFL is fantastic, right?
Yeah.
But being in the locker room, having your father play there, and now you play there, I mean, that's tops all of it. That's not just being a fan of the team. You were a part of the team. You were, you were hanging out with Coach Cowher. You were in the locker room. You traveled with the team, probably, right? Like they bring their family on the trips. Yeah. So to now be that guy and now do that with your son, that's just amazing. I love going to the games with my kid after my dad took me. So to have a part of the team must be.
Could you imagine if you had like the Jets content team creating something like this for like a father and son playing? Can you imagine if we had like Revis's kid play one day? I don't even know if he's got a kid who plays football, but you'd have like Revis and he like slowly fade into the sun. They would come up with something so cool like on social media to introduce him.
It reminds me of Ken Griffey Jr. playing with his dad.
Yeah.
Remember he went to the Reds?
Yeah, Rams pick is in.
According to Samini, the Jets liked Mayer a lot. Well, of course
excuse me, real quick.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I'm sorry. You have the TV until JR gets his issue fixed at home. You pop the audio on when they're walking to the mic, okay?
Okay. The one thing I can tell you is that the Rams are on the clock. Was that supposed to be happening, or did
I
they
gotta
trade
check.
up?
I'm gonna silence
Yes.
Twitter.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember because our first mock draft, I had the Rams picking 36. So Peo time, this is your time, brother. If you're watching later.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Interesting.
Message
Okay.
him. Tell him to pop in afterwards. Tell him hit the chat. We'll see what's going on. So the Rams are on the clock, and then the next couple picks we got are Rams, and then Seattle as of now, and then
Right.
the Colts because they
Correct.
traded back with the Raiders. So those are the picks on deck right now.
Guys, do we have a feel for which of the teams ahead of us who are in the market for a center? Or I'm sorry, the center?
Yeah, Jeremy, please tell us what position we're looking for.
It would be great if we got a center. It's definitely a position of need, a center. Although,
That's our,
because we got McGovern, who's a center,
Right.
it takes some pressure off. But maybe you take a guy like, if he's still there, Avia, who could be your backup depth at guard until you need a center.
You're talking Avila, right?
And we
Yeah, Avila.
I think he'd be a
man.
god.
Yeah,
He's not a guard, he's a god.
He could play guard, but he could also play center.
Hey,
and this is the voice and this is the skill and the talent of someone who lives in California now, but grew up as a Brooklyn Jew. So that's why one day he said, and now whenever we talk about a center, we have to kick it to our Jewish correspondent, Jeremy, to fill us in on the position.
The spokesman.
If you ever want a Knish, you let me know. I'll take care of you.
well,
Okay, wait a second. I think we might be almost there.
I
Yeah,
already see it. I don't know
Volume
if you
going
guys
up.
see it.
All right, I don't have it yet.
Oh, man.
With the 36th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft,
Torrey Holt.
the Los Angeles Rams select Steve Avila, guard.
Oh no!
Yep.
Nice pick. It's a nice pick for them.
It is a nice pick. They need a lot of O linemen. My brother-in-law's a Rams fan. One of his main things he kept saying is get anybody O line. They need help. This is a good pick for him.
There is nothing that team does
I
not
will
need.
fully
That's
admit-
true. I need a lot of things.
Nikki, go ahead. What do you got? It better not be about Hasbullah. I'm kidding. It can totally be about Hasbullah. My
I
buddy
wanted
Matt
to-
is here. Matt does a late night show on IOW. The next pick,
Oh,
I don't
Andy, what's
even
up?
know. I've never even heard us discuss him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more picks.
Oh, hello.
I'm
You already-
trying to look. Oh, wow. He's way down there.
You're, man.
All right. Nikki
Wow.
asked,
This beats
where does
way behind.
everyone think Zeke will go?
Wait a second. Who just picked somebody that we don't know?
Someone just
The
picked.
Seahawks picked someone. And
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
Seattle
right.
made their pick? Okay.
Tell me in the
not
private
gonna
chat who the Seahawks picked.
I'm not. Okay.
Do
Don't
you want
look
me
at
to
it.
say it? Do you want me
All
to
right,
say
now I
it?
got
No, I'll private
Oh, okay.
chat it so we can hear
Private
it.
chat it. Private chat it.
If you don't want to know, you two, don't look at the private chat.
I'll look. Here we
I
go.
know you will. Come on.
Yeah.
I knew the name,
I knew
but
that, yeah.
did not think he was
Seen
a
it,
second
but
round.
it's nobody that we discussed, right?
No, not at all.
I mean,
Nope,
he's
not
he's
at
gonna
all.
be good. He's gonna be good, but he's not
And then
what I
we have
wanted.
a trade. This is Fast and Furious.
I mean, they're
So-
going like clockwork here.
It's a shame, like in 15 minutes, we're going to be like completely done.
Yeah.
Well, I like it to go fast now because then we can get up. We can slow down with Aaron every pick after the Jet pick, right? This is more to monitor who's available for us, and then we can just sneak it in afterwards. But there was a trade. Seattle's pick is in. I'm not saying who it is yet. Jeremy, you just turn the volume up and jump in whenever
Oh
you see it.
shit! It might be happening, and I forgot. Hold on.
Linebacker, Auburn.
Derek Hall.
Derek Hall, yeah.
Eric Ball.
Type player, excellent.
So
Hey,
now-
Nick, you're right. There was a trade.
there is. The Falcons are on the clock now
Yeah.
in the Indianapolis spot.
Colts, yeah.
That's a shocking pick. When you consider the edges that are still on the board, that is a shocking pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who's still? I mean, obviously BJ's left.
My son's here.
Oh,
that was
sorry.
me. That was me saying it for myself.
Also,
He's good.
Aqua Temware.
I just didn't want to pronounce the name. Hall sounded. That's why they draft him. They just want to say Hall. It's easier to pronounce. That's the reason behind that pick.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was coaching Nikki in youth basketball in the league, there is a large Asian community in the town of Woodbridge Township, and I would honestly, with the kids I knew, I knew the athletes. I know the kids from baseball, from basketball, from football. Those kids I know, but the Colts get.
I got it. Yeah.
Number 44 and 110, and the Falcons get number 38. So 110 to move back 6 spots is
not terrible.
up. Anthony G, what's up, buddy? Welcome. My philosophy at the end when you were picking kids 8, 9, and 10, I have to pick a name that I can yell. So that was my philosophy. Like I would pick Joe, who I have no idea who he is, before I would pick a name I couldn't pronounce or enunciate, because I don't need a 7-syllable name if I'm trying to Joe pass or Joe shoot is easier than saying a very long name very loudly.
Attica Barway, yes, something like that.
Yeah.
So I just think you would give them all these nicknames, Double A or Abby or so. You come up with something to call them.
I did come up with a lot of nicknames for people because I suck with names. Like there was some people I would call Smiley for my daughter's softball team until I learned her name because the girl was always smiling, little things like that. But I always tell them, and Pedro is here and Nikki's here. They can attest to it. I would tell them on the first day of practice, if I don't know your name, tomorrow,
Chaos, is it up?
You didn't mess up today.
Not yet. I don't see it yet.
Okay. Pick is in for Atlanta.
Yeah, they just said that. Yeah, I'm just.
No. When it plays live on the NFL Network, I'll turn it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt for the Jets. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh no!
I already.
Yeah. We'll let it air, but this one we'll discuss. This one we'll go around the horn on this one because this one is going to hurt. This was a target for us.
I know that they're going to need a little bit more of that. All right, so we're going to find out. Atlanta.
I think it's got to be one of two guys.
All right, give me your guess.
Now it is time.
I won't comment. I won't comment, but give me your guess.
Either Jones or Schmitz.
Yeah, DeJuan Jones or Schmitz. Here we go. John Abraham.
That hurts. That hurts too.
The Colts have traded the 38th pick to the Atlanta Falcons. With the 38th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons have selected Matthew Bergeron.
Oh!
Syracuse.
Wow, he went high.
He went high.
Oh,
And,
man.
The tweet from Rappaport said guard. It said Bergeron guard. So
Yeah.
I don't know if
A
that's
lot,
how
of people think he'll play guard.
Yeah, now it says OL. Sorry, OT.
all right, so we're getting
did
close.
a duplicate.
I'm going to read this, and then we'll go around. Samini says still some good centers on the board. I don't think Connor McGovern's return preludes the Jets from taking a center. It's not like they have a lot invested in McGovern at 1.9. So, I mean, he makes a good point. It's something that we've discussed. We discussed it last night. We discussed it leading up to the draft. I really think they're okay with tackle. And I think you're going to see a 4th or 5th round pick, one of the later picks on a tackle, like they found Max Mitchell. You don't need all first rounders on the line. Like this obsession that Jets fans have with Becton and ABT, now they think everyone's got to be that first round pick. It does not.
That being said, DeJuan Jones is still on the board if they did go tackle. McClendon is still on the board if they decided to go tackle. Tyler Steen. Yeah, there's some guys left that would not be a reach at 43. So, but if Schmitz was, JMS was there at 43, that would be hard to pass up. He's going to be a special player.
We know they've had him in multiple times. I think he's had 3 visits there. Put it this way: if Schmitz dropped to the Jets and they drafted him, I could tell you exactly how the phone call would go. John, we wanted you. We were waiting for you, man. We were hoping you'd drop to us. It was you all along. JMS, we're ready to dominate. That's exactly how that draft video was going to go.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, what a day for Lamar, though, too. Like, gets 2 wide receivers and then he gets paid, too.
He's got to be happy.
Panthers pick is in.
Panthers pick is in.
Any guesses? I think it's going to be a wide receiver.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Get him a
Who's
receiver. I could see them getting him offensive line. I could see them going.
I don't know who they're going to pick at wide receiver, but I think it's going to be a weapon for Young.
Well, there is
Downs.
there is Hyatt.
There's Downs.
I can't hear you, Nick.
I muted it when I farted. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Why did you have to mute it for like a
Adam
full minute?
saw me tilt to the side and he smirked. He didn't say anything though, but I forgot to kill the camera. I usually
Some
do the
people-
courtesy of filling
Some
both.
people need a cough button. You need a fart button, dude.
No lies told, brother.
That's just me though. I think it's going to be a weapon wide receiver. I don't know what it's going to be, but I think it's going to be a weapon. They need O line though too, though. They do.
The Carolina pick is in, but
All right, here we
we're far from having it on stage though.
Yeah, that's.
All right, let's
Do they
go
need
around.
a tight end? Do they need a tight end, Carolina? Who do they have a tight
It's
end?
not tight end, I'll tell you that.
Oh, you already know. Okay.
Yeah, we know, Nick. We know, Nick. Keep it positive here, buddy. Fun fact: the New York Jets have never beaten the Philadelphia Eagles. You mean the Georgia Bulldogs? You mean
This
they've
is
never
your
beaten the
fun,
Georgia Bulldogs?
What? All those preseason victories don't count? That what you're trying to tell us?
It does to us.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah, but it's not who you expect, though.
Not who I expected, no. But I did think it was. I did think it was this position.
So it's not one of the two guys that we mentioned?
No,
No, you mentioned for Atlanta. Who are you mentioning now?
I mentioned for the Panthers.
I mentioned two wide receivers, either Downs
didn't
or
hear it.
Hyatt. Yeah,
Go
either
ahead.
Downs or Hyatt to Carolina wide receiver.
No.
All right.
No, it's not.
Those are the next two guys on my board for wide receivers.
Great position.
Right.
Kind of. Put it this way: Krista is going to be very upset. Krista Levitas was tweeting at the Jets every day to pick this player
Oh, she was? Oh,
for the
okay.
last week and a half.
Got it.
And just a little plug, Krista will be a guest on the show next Friday night. I don't know if we're going to be live or if we're going to tape. I'm going to reach out to her after the weekend. But anyone who follows Jets Twitter knows Krista is the one who tweeted at the Jets for like 100 days straight to re-sign Braxton Berrios. She retweeted them this year for a couple weeks to re-sign Quincy Williams. One of the sweetest, kindest people you can ever meet. Jets Twitter can be savage at times, and we'll get into that and how she deals with it and how she keeps such a positive mindset. So I'm looking forward to her. I met her last year. Me and Nikki went courtesy of Dom. We went to the green, not the green and white scrimmage. We went to the Jets practice. And
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Nicole and David Tepper and the Carolina Panther organization for this opportunity. And with the 39th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Jonathan Mingo.
Wow, that's early.
It's really early. Exactly the same thing I said. I knew it was going to be a weapon. I knew it was going to be a wide receiver, but Mingo is high for me.
Wow,
Right.
I mocked him many times at like 143.
Fourth round,
Exactly.
fifth
Yeah,
round.
150, 154.
But he was
yeah, for
slowly
me, yeah.
working his way up the boards,
True,
but I
though.
never
That's
felt he was
true.
going second round.
You've mocked me many times, though, at 280, my current weight.
Dude, we
All
were
right.
mocking you when you were undrafted.
I was off-season knee surgery Becton weight long before you knew me.
Chris,
All right, so here
Chris
we go.
Radigan sums
let's-
it up with one word.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do this little fun thing to talk about. There's 3 picks before us. Give me some guys that you're targeting right now. Italy, go first. Give me guys that you're looking at that are possibilities. I think we're in a very good position for a trade back. And now I'll kick it to you guys. I think this is a sweet spot because I don't think many guys are coming off that we had targeted. And there are teams willing to move up and giving 4s right now to move up and drop back 6 spots. So that's my call right now. I'm going to go trade back is what I project. Pick up a 4. Go ahead, Italy. Give me your thoughts. What players you're looking at? Or do you think, or if you agree, let me know.
No, yeah, trade back. I think this is a good opportunity to trade back. But the way that things are going, a lot of people are getting drafted that I didn't expect to get drafted at these positions right now. But for me, trade back, Oregon O-line or a DT.
Okay, Jeremy?
I think DeJuan Jones or John Michael Schmitz, Lou Weipler, or I'd be fine with a trade back as well.
I would say for me, there are legitimately 11 or 12 guys I would take at the spot and I would be happy with. So
are you're okay with?
I am absolutely okay with trading down and picking up another mid-round pick.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you want to go center,
exactly.
No centers have been taken yet. I know the Saints pick, and I will say no centers have been drafted yet. They're still there. So if you love one of the 3 centers, you could still get one. But what's the chances? Now that I said it, of course, the next 2 picks will be centers. But the Saints pick is in. It's not a center. It's not an offensive lineman at all. So Bergeron went. Bergeron's the only lineman who went so far, I believe. So Jones is there. Schmitz. Tittman is there. Let me pull it back up. Big board.
Whippler, Stromberg.
Washington.
Oh.
The tight ends.
Washington.
So I'm going to just go down the list, reading some names that are still there. Let me know if anything pops. B.J. Ojolari, Darnell Washington, Brian Branch, Drew Sanders, Christopher Smith, the safety.
Yeah.
Why did that change?
Love it.
Undrafted. Keon White, the DN from Georgia Tech.
Why are you tipping your cap? What are you doing, Chaos?
I'm just trying to.
Just being
Good morning to you.
What are you doing?
Christopher Smith, the safety from Georgia.
I could see him going anywhere from the 2nd round to the 4th round. Smith is a wild card.
Here's a
here
couple.
we go.
All right,
Here
go
we
ahead.
go. I'm shocked.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. Saints, you're on the clock. And what I want to say is that everybody that gets their name called tonight, your whole family should all celebrate together. It's a special time in all these young people's lives. So let's all give them a round of applause for that. And I also want to give a shout out to my man Mike Ornstein, who had a happy birthday, turned 70 yesterday. You've given so much to me and to the game. With all that being said, with the 40th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Isaiah Foskey, defensive end, Notre Dame.
All right, that's a good safe pick.
Edge rushers, yes.
Yes.
I'm
Good
the
safe
closer
pick
we get.
for us.
So now we have Arizona and we
Green
have
Bay.
Green Bay.
Of course.
If I have the if somebody can pull up PFF or PFN and the team needs, if we can, I think they might be updated today with what those team needs are. I have the draft thing open on Bleacher Report, and I keep refreshing to see the positions availability. So
Nick,
give me Arizona's positions of need.
Nick, I did like a whole draft document with team needs, free agents signed, lost, and all of that stuff. So yeah, I can help you with that. Team needs for Arizona, and this is before the draft. So
1 second.
Okay.
Oh, yes, Anthony, he's still there.
He's still there. Yeah. Arizona needs defensive line, edge. They took care of that. Running back. I'm sorry, Houston did. My bad. Defensive line, edge, running back, tight end, guard, center, cornerback, wide receiver. They need everything pretty much.
Oh.
So
they
yeah,
can
got
be
like
in position to take the best player available.
And Arizona's taken who so far? I'm sorry.
They
took Paris. They took Paris Johnson. Yeah, they took Paris Johnson.
They traded back in a great move, going from
Kyler
3
wanted
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The Cardinals pick, I know. I think Italy
me too.
following the same thing I am.
We're
both reacting. That was the cool part of yesterday. It was just the two of us.
Right.
We
knew before. Yeah. It was fun.
We got to sync this up. We got to find out the Jets pick together.
If you sign up for tweet alerts from Connor Hughes, we're getting them at the same time.
Yeah, all right. At this point, I think I actually turned the notifications off because I didn't want everything to be spoiled. But for this one, I'll turn it back on for now.
Jeremy,
I see the point.
Are you okay that when the jet pick comes in, we announce it, or do you want to watch it on TV? You're the final.
Oh, I need to record myself watching it. So when after Green Bay picks or whatever,
All right.
I'm gonna probably mute myself here and mute you guys.
Oh,
And
you can go nuts.
you're gonna see me with my phone recording myself.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Technique that has been done many times.
I think I can do this, right? I'm gonna bring in another guest. It's someone I've never been on a show with, but he's new to the IOW Sports Network, and he's been in the shows that I do there, and we both have some unique takes and our different styles, but we connect pretty well with one another. I want to bring in Jay Jones. What's up, Jay?
Man, first of all, shout out. Thank you for having me on the show, man.
No worries,
Shout
bro.
out to I see all y'all Jet fans in here, so I'm sorry to break things up. I'm a little depressed right now, man.
It's
Really?
right. We used to be the Titans, so we got a little connection. We used to be the Titans before the Jets, so you're going old school for us with the hat. We'll accept it and allow you tonight.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and you got a new stadium on the way.
What didn't you like that the Titans did?
Yeah, we definitely got the new stadium on the way, man. But we just drafted Will Levis. We just traded up for him, and yeah.
Not a fan? There was talks about that in round one. So
Yeah,
so give
exactly,
me your thoughts. And if I interrupt you, I'm sorry. It's because we got Jeremy's got the audio, so when a pick comes on, he's just gonna interrupt and then go with
No
it.
worries.
Go ahead. Tell us your thoughts as a Titan.
No, obviously we needed more speed. We need more playmakers on the outside. I understand Ryan Tannehill. This is last year on a contract. We drafted Malik Willis last year. Me personally, although Malik Willis struggled last year, he didn't really have much to go with last year. He had a shitty offensive coordinator. What's his name? I forgot his name. That's how bad he was. And he had no playmakers. So now we trade up. I thought we should have went Jonathan Mingo, but hopefully Will Levis makes me a believer. I feel like I'm hoping he's not a Zach Mettenberger draft pick. So
Jets are on the clock.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but that's in Twitter world. That's not on the television
Yeah,
world
that's
yet.
true. Yeah, you're right.
So, Jeremy, if they trade the pick, can I announce the trade?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you want the live reaction?
Well, yeah, then I won't go live. Right. I mean, I won't start filming myself.
And Jay, just for the record, are we thinking Derrick Henry staying? Because there have been the trade rumors. What do you think about that?
He's staying. I think he's staying. I don't think from what they said. I mean, they said that last year about AJ Brown too, but I think he's staying. I think he'll be there. I think Ryan will be there. I think Derek will be there, and now Will Levis.
What about Patrick Willis? What do you think about that? I know they shopped him a little bit. Now you got Levis. What do you think? Malik Willis. Sorry. I don't know. I'm thinking of someone else.
All right, hold up.
Shout out to Lawrence and Lilia, my parents, my wife Tracy.
What are these acceptance speeches?
Cardinals, let's go!
Oh my gosh, it's like a telethon out here.
First pick in the 2023 draft, the Arizona Cardinals select BJ Ojulari, linebacker, LSU.
Big run on edge rushers here, guys.
Yeah,
and we got Brick coming out in a couple minutes.
Solid pick for it.
Maybe.
Solid pick.
I know the Packers pick. I know the Packers pick.
I know the Packers pick too.
I will say this. I don't think it's a position that we would take here. Every position that we've discussed is still available to us if it's line.
Center. We have a choice of centers.
Why is my son? Why is this?
And Juwan Jones is still up there. I don't even see Juwan Jones ranked anymore when they do their top thing. Nobody has respect for this guy.
How did he go so high during senior day and now feels like he's plummeting?
He's like 6'8", 370 pounds. He's a monster.
Who are you talking about?
Who
are you talking about, Jeremy?
For a second, because I got to do a little parenting moment here. I got to do a little parenting and teaching. my son, 14-year-old wise ass, I don't know where he gets it from. Obviously, his mother says, "What's the difference between a dollar bill and the Tennessee Titans? You can still get 4 quarters out of a dollar bill." Nick, we just got an elite quarterback. Jay, you can go off on him. I allow it. There's no censorship on the show. You can speak freely. You can tell him to go jump off a cliff for all I care. Nick, we just got a quarterback. We need good karma. This is not good. We went through 4 quarterbacks.
Green Bay selections in.
Okay, go ahead.
We turn this pick into.
With the 42nd pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Luke Musgrave.
Yes, let's go.
Come on.
Oregon State.
Yes, that means so many people are still on the board.
Why hasn't Green Bay got a receiver yet? Or am I
they did
tripping?
draft 2 last year.
They
Who were
don't do
pretty
that.
dang good.
Don't forget, they got 2. Yeah, they got 2 last year.
They always get it in
Watson?
later rounds.
Pretty good.
Packers always get wide receivers in later rounds.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because Aaron Rodgers was able to elevate them back in the day. They don't quite have that luxury anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Jordan Love got enough help out there in Green Bay, I guess, with Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs. I guess.
There's a lot of guys on the board right now that the Jets could use.
Oh my gosh,
Keanu
so many guys.
Benton. If you
Okay,
want
I'm
to talk
going to
about
tell you this
tackle,
real quick. I'm sorry. Connor Hughes tweets.
Yeah.
Jets are milking the clock, possibly working for a trade.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pulling up Connor's account also. Here we go.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, they milked it. They took like 8.5 minutes yesterday.
Right. Like right down like to a minute and a half or something like that. Yeah.
I got to be honest. I kind of hope they do trade. I mean, I'm not staying like too far down, but I really hope they do.
They only got 2 minutes left.
Chat real quick. Hope a good chat. I agree. Like, it's got to be. And people are giving up 112 to move up 5 spots a couple picks ago. If we can get another 4th, you know, we don't have a lot of depth. That's where you go get a safety.
Ooh!
Trade?
Did we trade?
No. Get ready to film.
Nope. Get ready.
Get your audio on and get ready to film. Nobody in the chat say it. Nobody in the chat say it. Gentlemen, feel free to live react. Let's get this down.
Mamma mia.
Twisted. I think everyone's gonna be happy.
Joe
Really
Douglas is
do.
back
I
to the good
think-
graces of Jets fans. Joe, you can keep your job now.
He keep your job now.
Wait.
Yeah.
Jeremy muted himself, so now we can't hear
I
the
don't
pick.
even know what he's about to say. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all gonna have to watch him later.
All
So now we don't have the volume
Well, the
from.
Jets kept the pick. Jeremy, we need to hear the audio.
He totally muted us, guys.
He muted us, which means.
Would you like me to turn my volume on? I mean, I don't know.
Can you go ahead if you have it? Yeah, let's.
Yeah, I'll turn it on once they go to the podium because I'm not there yet. Actually, let me check ESPN.
Listen, I'm happy. That's all I'm going to say.
I think everyone will be happy.
I'm happy.
Even the
forget
most
ESPN. They're
negative.
interviewing that Chiefs actor guy who started the show last night. So yeah, I do not need to see him get interviewed.
From Modern Family.
I never heard him. He looked like.
Yeah, he's from Modern Family. Yeah.
That shows you how much of that show I watched.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
At the
Okay, I'm turning
podium.
it up. Volume good?
I want to say hello to my daughters, Edith and Emery. Daddy loves you. With the 43rd pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Joe Tittman.
Yes!
Center, Wisconsin.
Woo! And Rich Eisen gives up. All right. A very under the radar, very subtle. All right.
All right.
That's me. That's a solid pick.
I love this pick.
That's a pick that we needed.
Yes.
You bring in McGovern, you re-sign him to a 1.9. I know a lot of people, Jay, they wanted your guy, Ben Jones, because we brought in your offensive line coach to come coach for us. He's had multiple concussions. He's debated retirement. I don't think he should play. That's on a personal note, not anything
Yep.
to do with the player.
Holy mackerel.
I'm with you. I'm with
Welcome
you on
back.
that.
I'm
Well,
happy.
We had to go into a quick plan B, not the pill, but because you had our audio and then you muted us, and we're like, what are we supposed to do? So Adam, real quick, had to put his audio on. You cut our feed to
I'm
obviously.
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It worked out. We got it on. So
Can you
very
believe
good.
they liked him better than John Michael Schmitz?
I think so.
I think
Obviously,
so.
they had their choice.
Yeah.
Let me finish up, then we'll kick it around for everybody.
Adam's frozen. I don't know what's up with him.
Yeah, Adam froze. Let me.
Well, no,
No, he's
now
back.
there.
Okay.
There's
So
some-
I'll go, and then we'll kick it around the whole horn on this with the jet pick. And solid, right? This is
Yes.
where you get the center. Everyone was bitching. We didn't take a lineman yesterday. I think the tackle position is better than people think because they're going to be healthy. You could take a guy in the 4th or 5th round and add to depth. You can sign someone off the free agent market. We have 4 tackles under contract right now. Signing McGovern 3 hours before the Rodgers news breaks shows that you're bringing in a veteran center in case the rookie doesn't work out. Excuse me. But when you draft, and I've said this for years, since Mangold, hey, Dale, I'm sorry, man, I didn't see you. What's up, buddy? My good friend Dale. First time I've seen 4 dudes nut in unison. Bullshit. We went on vacation in Wildwood together. Nonsense. You were on the balcony. You know.
I don't know. Jay did. You should see Dale. You should have seen our reaction when we found out the Jets signed CJ Uzama. That's all I'm going to tell you.
When you bring back McGovern at 1.9, I think each and every one of us knew there was going to be a center drafted. You get the edge rusher yesterday. You get the center today. Our offensive and defensive schemes are built on controlling the line of scrimmage. We have the quarterback now. That's the big thing in the NFL you need, right? You need the quarterback. And now there's 2 other ways, the most important ways to win. You protect them, and then on the other side of the ball, you hit the quarterback. You do those 2 things well, you can go deep into the playoffs and possibly win it all. You have to be able to. The Giants were not the best team the 2 years they beat the Patriots. The Giants played the best at the right time, and their defensive 4 dominated. I think they were 31st in passing. Them and the Patriots are the worst 2 teams in pass defense the one year they won. But that D-line got home with 4. They clicked at the right time. You can get home with 4. You can win because now you're covering with 7. If you haven't noticed, our back 7 is really fucking good. So the fact that we're building both sides of the line makes everyone else better. It makes your quarterback have more time to throw, makes your running back have better holes to run through, gives your receivers and tight ends and running backs more times to run routes, gives Rodgers time to be what he is, one of the fucking best ever. So I really like this. I think it's solid. I know fans were in love with John Michael Dingerheimer Schmitz, whatever his name is. But I trust them. I like what they did. I like the pick. They made the right pick with Vera Tucker when they went up for him. They stayed here. They stayed true to the board, and they take Tittman. Adam, go ahead.
I think the big advantage of Tittman over JMS is he's a little bit quicker. He's a little bit more mobile, more of a pulling blocker, so they can use him in those types of plays. And here's the thing. He's 6'6". He's a big boy. You usually don't get a whole lot of centers who are 6'6". So this is going to be a little bit of a different situation than what we're used to. But the fact that he could track down linebackers, just knock them down on those runs, like we're taking Brees to the outside or Bam, like running him outside. Michael Carter, because with our running backs, we got smart running backs. They're patient. They wait for the holes to open up, and then they can go. Tittman is a guy you're going to be able to send down the field. We all remember the run, I think it was in Denver last year, when Brees is heading for the end zone, and Elijah's running right there with him, nearly stride for stride. You could do practically the same thing with Tittman. Plays with good leverage, plays with good balance.
Love you too,
I think the speed is the difference why they took him over JMS. But yeah, either way, I would have been happy. But I think you have a very high floor with Tittman. Don't know if he's Mangold. Don't know if he's Mawai. But I think we have a starting center for the foreseeable future. But he's only a center. You're not going to – I think – Gunny, I think, just messaged us and say, hey, can you put him in different spots? You're not going to move him around. He's a center, and that's it. I wonder if Connor McGovern's going to guard. Go ahead.
Do you want to get the Colts?
Yeah, I saw the Colts.
Did you guys see Colts?
Yeah.
The Colts select,
Julius Brents.
Julius Brents.
Oh, shoot.
Kansas State
Corner.
defensive back.
And Detroit's traded. We have a trade.
Yeah, we have a trade.
To a
Lions
division
are-
rival.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, they traded to the
Actually, go
Lions.
ahead.
No, y'all are Jets fans, so y'all know what y'all need. Y'all know who y'all been targeting. I think you can never go wrong with an offensive lineman. Like you guys said, there's one in the trenches. I don't know. I seen JMS, but I think it's a good pick for y'all. I want to see Bryce Hall come back. I like Brees. I'm sorry. So definitely a good, solid pick for y'all, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, we like to see Bryce Hall have a good season again. You're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like him out of college. He was nice. I hate that he got hurt, but I thought he was going to win Rookie of the Year last year before he got hurt, to be honest with you.
Yeah, truth.
Wow. Yeah.
Jeremy, you back on the audio when picks come in? You still want to do that?
Yeah. I'm back and ready. Like when the Detroit pick comes in. Oh, they traded it, right?
They did.
They traded up. Yeah.
Well, whoever picks that, as soon as
it's a really good pick.
It's a really damn good pick.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm saying that with the Lions. I thought they double reached yesterday. But Italy, go ahead until that pick gets announced. Your thoughts on the center?
I like him. I didn't like JMS. I didn't like Whippler. I like Tippmann. I like how massive he is. He's a big boy. Joe Douglas and Sal love big guys. This is a perfect pick for the New York Jets, not only for now, but in the future as well.
I think Matthias meant to say 10 years late.
Or 10 years here.
Oh, okay. 10 years here. Okay.
Yeah, the R is next to the T on the keyboard, so I'm assuming he meant here.
Oh my goodness. Everything is just all over the place.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Anthony, I gotta say, it was a good pick.
Damn.
I like what Detroit did made sense. It's amazing that this guy fell this far.
Yeah. Jeremy, go ahead. Thoughts on the center?
Look, what's great is if he wins the job outright at center, McGovern is now a depth piece at center, right guard, and left guard because he can play any of those positions. If Tippmann doesn't win the job outright, he can play either guard position and provide depth. So what we just did by signing McGovern and drafting Tippmann is not only did we secure center for years to come, but for this upcoming year, we have a lot of depth in the interior of our offensive line, and I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget Schweitzer. Don't forget Cologne. So, yeah, we've got some.
Schweitzer was a great pickup. I like that move a lot.
It's very good. It's a very good pick. I was in favor of a trade back, but I think today, for where we are and for what we need, and I'm not, you guys know me. Italy, you were with the pick yesterday. I stayed calm. I composed myself. We had 10, 11 seconds of silence after the pick, and we both kind of processed it.
Yeah, we did. We
spoke.
Yeah.
And I said, first thing, I wanted to say something positive. Like, number one, I love McDonald's because his name's Will McDonald. So I went with the positive. And then I didn't expect him to be picked there. But then more I started to find out about him, the more I know. So I'm very level-headed when it comes with the Jets making moves. It's not going to win. I mean, Rodgers, I went ballistic. I'm not going to lie. He's been my favorite non-Jet for well over a decade. And the fact that now I get to watch this guy play and then see him in person and going up to the practice, potentially meet him, I will admit, man crush, fanboy, it will be cringeworthy watching me getting to meet him. It will be funny as shit. It will be great content. But I think this is an A-plus pick. And I never, ever give grades. You asked me last night or someone in the chat, grade the pick. I'm like, I don't grade picks. But when you draft a Big Ten center, you're getting a guy who's a 2-3 year veteran because you've played against NFL linemen in practice, in games every week. You have been tested. You have been ran through the ringer, and you have proven yourself. You get these, I said it yesterday, you get these cow-tipping, steak and cornbread eating giant motherfuckers who have super strength, who can move people. He's got ability to get to the second level to seal off a linebacker. He can pull. He can move for a big guy.
Here we go, guys.
Go ahead.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
This is Detroit's pick.
All the fans are throwing your shoes, I guess.
The Green Bay Packers have traded the 45th pick to the Detroit Lions. With the 45th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Brian Branch, defensive
Wow.
back, Alabama.
What a mission they're on with defense. Johnson and Branch back there. Ooh,
Wow.
Scary.
Wow.
Scary. Roll Tide.
Cool little nugget here from Samini. Someone who we mentioned earlier on the show. Former longtime Jets left tackle Jason Fabini, pictured here at Joe Tittman's draft party, coached the former Wisconsin standout at Bishop Dwenger High School in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Very cool.
Wow.
So,
I like that.
Former Jet. Oh, I got to go this way. With the player that the Jets just selected. So that's.
Oh my gosh.
Believer lately in signs in the universe, and Fabini was a guy that we took in a 4th round and was a very, very good player for us. He's very nice. He's no Hall of Famer. He was a dependable guy that we plugged in at left tackle. So
I'm looking at the picture. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture right now of Fabini and Tittman.
Yeah.
So Tittman's got a black cowboy hat on.
Yeah.
I like this already.
Right.
White t-shirt, like a cowboy shirt, like open.
Rodgers
and
is
it's got like bling, a little bit of minor bling hanging down.
And I do want to add this. Most offensive linemen, Joe Thomas comes to mind. When they are done playing offensive line, they are done eating, and they a lot of them, Walter Jones, they take off weight. Fabini looks like he found the weight that they lost. That dude's head is fucking gigantic.
That's funny.
Fabini looks like all 5 of us took him out for a couple of nights of eating, like through Jersey, through New York, through you name the place, even through Vegas. Oh my gosh.
I'm okay. I'm really okay. I wanted a trade back. I'm okay with this. I'm very, very happy with this. When you draft a center from the Big Ten, this is a guy you can plug in. And like Matthias said, 10 years. I mean, we were spoiled, right? We were spoiled. The Indianapolis Colts went from Manning to Andrew Luck. Obviously, his career was cut short. The 49ers went from Montana to Young. The Packers went from Favre to Rodgers. We've never had that. We had Mawai to Mangold. We had the centers who have been like the star of our team. And the dependable, and I think Mangold is a Hall of Famer. He might not get it right away, obviously, but I think eventually Nick Mangold deserves it. So it's a position that we have never really had to dread. It's a position that we've never had to have concerns about, right? Like we knew Mangold and Mawai were going to be there from 98 to like, what was it? 2000
he came in 06 and he played about 11 years. 16, 17.
Yeah.
So, and then think about the centers we've had since.
Years.
Wesley Johnson, Jonathan Harrison, Spencer Long. I mean, we went through some
Ryan
pain.
Khalil. We took him out of retirement when we hired Joe.
Ryan Khalil.
So we're
finally helped to stabilize. Yeah, McGovern was a good, stable force, and he still may be, but he was only going to be. He was never going to be more than just okay. You know, he was never going to be a difference maker. Just a guy to hold the fort. And it'll be very interesting to see how we line up this offensive line, because as good as it is to get Tittman, we got some questions about this year of who's going to fit in where.
Little tweet from Samini. Joe Tittman allowed 5 pressures on 589 pass blocks over the last 2 seasons. That's 0.8% pressure rate allowed. 10th lowest mark among 80 qualified Big Ten offensive linemen. So
you can't go wrong with an offensive lineman from the Big Ten, like you said. They breed offensive linemen, them and tight ends. That's all they know.
And Rodgers is familiar with him because of Wisconsin. Good win-win.
And Jets fans, being Jets fans, are already talking about, can he play guard too? No, we're drafting him to play center. He's played center the last 2 years. He is going to be our center of the future. Like I think it's funny that people try to find a a narrative to push. The guy's a center. He got drafted to play center. Put him at center. Stop trying to get content to get people excited. We got a center.
That's social media. Were y'all complaining about a center last year, like as a fan base?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Or the offensive line?
And everywhere else in the world. But
this is New England.
further ado,
Patriots.
with the 2023 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Keon White, defensive end, Georgia Tech.
I like him a lot. I've always
I'm
liked
in love
him.
with him. He came on Good Morning Football, and he's already got investment plans about.
He doesn't look thrilled.
If you Google Keon White, Good Morning Football, there's a good 8-minute segment with him, and he talks about investments he's looking to make already outside of football to make sure he's got financial stability for him and then next generations, and just has a good head on his shoulders. Totally doesn't fit the Patriots scheme because he doesn't look like a cheating son of a bitch. So I don't know how he's going to work out there.
He used to play at ODU. I see at Old Dominion. Oh,
yeah.
So some of the people in our group may have seen him play a little bit. I didn't know he was a tight end at ODU.
Keon White?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I think he started off as tight end and now he's a defensive end.
Interesting.
So hey, Bo, welcome. Looks like Twisted. He's a good dude. If you're new to the channel here, which I believe you are, please subscribe, throw us a like, and enjoy your stay. All right, Jay, let's get back to you real quick because I know we went Jets heavy there after the pick.
Oh, it's cool, man. Y'all was on the clock. You got to go Jets heavy.
We usually don't make good picks, so the fact that we got to enjoy a pick and we all agree on it, we had to take that moment in the sun because
you got to enjoy it, man. You got to enjoy it.
Time of year that we love. This is the time of year that we enjoy. This is the time of year that we excel in because we're undefeated in April.
Here we go.
Washington
Redskins.
Yep. This one's interesting.
It's interesting. I agree.
I think they. I'm not going to say it.
With the 47th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Jartavius Martin, defensive back, Illinois.
Oh, they went 2 defensive backs.
I mean,
wow.
I'm an Illinois Illini guy. I love what he did with Witherspoon.
Yep.
So they were really good together. Washington needs defense, especially center, especially CB. I like it for them. It's interesting. I didn't think he was going to go right now. I thought maybe next round, but still something for him.
Yeah, living in the DMV area, I hear a lot about the Commanders, and I know it was a lot of mixed emotions on the first pick they got yesterday, but I think this is a good move for them. They definitely needed help on the back end, but they just need that front seven come through again, and hopefully Chase Young, I don't know. I think this is going to be a bounce back year for him as well, and they can make some moves.
Yeah, you're right.
Man. I'll tell you this right now. I'm not going to spoil anything, but if the Jets had the Steelers draft, they'd be very happy.
Yeah, I saw. Jeremy, do me a favor. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Just take over, and then kick it around the panel. Jay, throw it to you first to start it off. Tell us your thoughts about the Titans so far in the draft. Give us feedback on your team, what you like, what you dislike. I'll be back in a few.
Just started off, of course, the first pick, we got a center from Northwestern. I thought we needed that. Of course, we lost a lot of players in free agency, Lawan, Ben Jones. So I definitely agree with that pick. However, the second round pick, I thought we were going to go playmaker. I thought we were going to go receiver. We traded up, got quarterback from Kentucky, which I'm still trying to process. I'm still big on hope and belief in Malik Willis. I still think that he got an unfair, hand. He didn't have any playmakers. The offensive coordinator was bad, and we just gonna see. We still need a receiver like ASAP. We need a receiver like bad. So our next pick is the 81st pick. So I'm hoping somebody is there. I like Rashee Rice from SMU. So hopefully he's still available and we can grab him. But so far we got a new GM, so it's been a little it's been okay. It hasn't been bad, but it's been okay.
I don't think anybody's taken Jalen Hyatt. That's a guy who could have went, who hasn't yet. I don't know if he's going to slip that far. but he's a wide receiver to look for as well.
Yeah. Cedric Mullins, I believe too.
Yeah, from Rice.
Yeah. I mean,
hey, did you, Jeremy? Did you see Buccaneers?
Oh, did they
So
just
they
pick?
traded.
Yeah, they just.
Oh, they just took Cody Mock.
Yeah,
They took.
Oh
Monk.
boy, they took Cody Mock. That's set. It's hard to watch because we love Cody Mock because he's like we joke that he's one of the very popular YouTube content providers, Matt O'Leary, on steroids. So that was kind of like the mountain man that we wanted. But I guess that's another tackle off the board for us.
So what do y'all need next? What would y'all like to see y'all next pick be?
We need some depth at tackle. What do you think, Italy?
What D tackle or offense?
Offensive tackle.
Okay.
Both.
But that's me. I would go either D tackle or tackle. There's still some good ones out there. I'm not complaining right now, but that's what we need to go after next. 100%. No linebacker right now. Safety get later. D tackle and tackle is what we need to get.
I mean, it depends. I mean, I'm interested in seeing exactly what falls to us because who's to say that we're going to have a tackle worthy of picking when we get that far down? Defensive tackle, I could see it, but offensive tackle, I don't know how many great ones you're going to get that much later because now you're getting somebody to develop. I think the defensive tackle that we draft is going to get more playing time, especially with the rotation. The fact that once you get past Quinn and Williams, we have Solomon Thomas, Quentin Jefferson, Tanzel Smart. Did I forget anybody? I mean, I don't think they're moving JFM inside. So to me, I really see the need at defensive tackle, and one good one just went off the board. So to me, I hope it's DT. I definitely want a coverage safety as well. I really, really want that. I mean, a lot of people are talking about Tony Adams coming in. I'll give you a second so you can Wikipedia who that is. And we'll have to see. But to me, I think there's going to be some possible safeties that might drop there as well. But I hope we go defense with the next pick.
Okay. All right.
Real quick, Joe Tittman on a Zoom call with reporters. I'm a physical dominant player, athletic as well. I saw that you joined the channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Nothing like a good meal and an easy win. Oh, chalk and trash.
Yes, a lot of good safeties left. A lot of good safeties.
Had a nice draft. I'm not gonna lie. They moved back and good Gonzalez. That was a steal at 17.
So y'all are so far as Jets fans, y'all are happy with your draft so far.
For now.
Okay.
I feel better now than I did before the Tittman pick.
I'm still a little bit shocked about yesterday taking an edge. I mean, if he ends up being a great edge, then you never complain. I mean, a premier position. But I'm very concerned about offensive tackle.
Protect the old man.
I felt better processing it last night than I did during the moment with Nick yesterday because that was a lot. So I think now I'm.
I saw your face. I talked you off the fucking ledge. I saw you
did. Face. Yeah, my window's right there.
Shit!
I talked you off the ledge, man.
How many stories high is it?
Yeah, not even close.
Will I survive if I live?
All right. If he was ground level into a sticker bush, he was good. He wanted to jump.
Oh man, we have to get you some Neosporin, man. That's going to be a hard one to get over.
Italy, who did you want with the number one pick?
Me and Nick really wanted Nolan Smith, right? Nick, we were pretty confident with that, or Kansas. I wanted Kansas too, as well.
Yeah, Kansas.
I knew Smith was a long shot.
What'd you say?
I knew Smith was sorry. I got these
no, it's cool.
Sugar-free snacks that they look like Doritos, but they're like wafer-y chips. I gotta have something, but they're low sugar, so it's good. My nutritionist Jeremy up there, they're low sugar, sir. I can.
Your nutritionist Jeremy, he's giving you the snacks.
They're popcorners. They're not much. But I put my hand into the center of the bag. It's a joke on the show, Joe. He's Super Jew from Brooklyn. So when he says center, it comes out like Mike Myers on the old Saturday Night Lives with the lady. I'm feeling all the clank. He's like, it's the center. So
I ain't messing with y'all, man.
Yes, Jeremy, who did the Jets? What position did the Jets take in the second round?
They took a center. They took a center, and they're gonna give him all the coffee he wants for free in New Jersey.
All the cake and coffee. And when you recorded your video, man, it better have been in that voice. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Here we go, guys.
Wow.
Volume
All right.
coming up.
Nick, did you see Connor Hughes' tweet?
Selection of the night to add to Joey Porter Jr.
With the 49th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Keanu Benton, defensive tackle,
Oh.
Wisconsin.
Yep. You knew he wasn't getting all the way down to the 4th round. I mean, there's just some guys who. I'll throw a quick question at all you guys. So there's still definitely some good talent on the board right now. Who are you most surprised has not been drafted yet, regardless of position?
While you guys are thinking real quick, I want to say Joe Douglas and Robert Salah are coming down to talk to the media, which
Right.
usually means the Jets are done for the day. So they have no intentions of trading up.
Yep.
Are we able to play that, by the way?
JR's not here. JR had a power thing at his house.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even know if I can end the broadcast. I don't have that control.
Gotcha. I would say for me, I'm very surprised that I'm surprised Torrance hasn't gone yet. The guard. I really figured somebody would take a shot on Torrance early in the 2nd round at the latest. Steelers draft picks: Broderick Jones, Joey Porter, and Keanu Benton. That is pretty freaking good.
I agree with that.
Freaking good.
So Darnell Washington, I'm a bit of a surprise.
Yeah,
Christopher
I'm
Smith.
surprised.
Yeah.
Trenton Simpson, I'm a bit of a surprise. Cam Smith was a cornerback that a lot of people had in that early 20s, around 2.
He was. As the only linebacker in the first 49 picks, the only linebacker taken has been Jack Campbell, right?
Yeah. This pick by the Packers is going to be a head scratcher. Did Downs go? Did Downs get picked?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
And
No.
Hyatt, not neither. I mean, not
No,
even-
Hyatt either, but
Yeah, I'm praying he gets to 81. I don't think he will, but I'm praying he will.
Joe
this
Douglas
one,
says,
this one is a head scratcher.
Jaden Reed.
I like it's Jaden Reed. I like Jaden Reed, but not this soon.
Right.
Yeah, I saw him projected 4th, 5th round.
You can't say it out loud.
Oh,
until
boy.
they turn it on.
My bad. My bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
He said it,
my
so I
bad.
just went ahead
At
with
this
it.
point, it's not that,
No.
So for those of us that know Rex Ryan, here's a tweet from Rex, which has
Come
no
on.
implication to Rex Ryan. That's the first thing that I thought. Joe Douglas says that the Jets like Joe Tittman's feet.
Yeah.
So anyone knows about Rex?
Oh boy.
You think Rex did win a Super Bowl ring with Baltimore as an assistant coach. Do you think he asked for a toe ring?
Foot fetish.
And
Foot
then
fetish
every
Rex.
dude, I'm not even the only one.
I love Rex.
So
I
the
love
tweet,
Rex so
the
much.
tweet replies are NJ Mike and New York Jet Mike, Rex Ryan. Somebody says that's Rex Ryan's thing. Somebody's like Rex Ryan does also.
Because Miami.
Ooh.
Really quick, I want to give a shout out to the legend, Steve Gleason, Mr. No White Flags himself. 10 years ago, day 2, Steve announced my pick in the 3rd round of the 2013 NFL Draft. And I just want to let him know I'm forever grateful and I appreciate him. Me and my family will never forget that moment.
Only 7 minutes a pick, buddy. Come on.
With that being said, with the 51st pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, my Miami Dolphins select Cam Smith, defensive back.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice. Sorry about lineages here. It's fun.
All right. Per Brian Costello, Robert Saleh said it will be an open competition at center.
An open competition at center.
Jeremy, what position are McGovern and Tittman challenging one another at?
I already told you. Center.
And don't forget Cologne and don't forget Schweitzer.
Schweitzer might have a chance. If you give him enough coffee, it'll fuel him up.
Hey, Rex lost a lot of weight, man. Come on now. Yeah, Rex looks pretty good. Here's my thing. How does Rex get his teeth so white? He's got the whitest teeth I've ever
They're fake.
seen.
They're fake.
I was
Unbelievable.
gonna say
Yeah, they're
veneers.
fake. They're fake.
They are fluorescent.
According to Joe Douglas, he said he wouldn't close the door on signing Ben Jones.
Really?
Ben is a dog, but like,
Yeah, that's why I asked. Like, do you like Ben Jones?
yeah, I hated to see Ben Jones go. He was a dog. He, I don't know if y'all seen the clip on social media, but like Vrabel and Ben Jones kind of embracing each other because he was really banged up, and he still went out there, gave his all. He's a dog. He's a dog, but like Nick said, the concussions is a something to worry about.
Whoa.
Yeah, definitely concerning. But he's a dog. He's a
Seattle.
dog.
Oh my goodness!
Where's the volume going on?
I just don't see where there's room for Ben Jones. Not now.
I don't know why the volume's not going.
Woo! 52nd pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. The Seattle Seahawks select Zach Charbonnet, running back, UCLA.
Interesting.
They already have a great running back.
Yeah.
A year after they took Kenneth Walker in the second round, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Pete Carroll loves having multiple backs.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, like Chris Carson was great, but he never, in my mind, really got a chance to show what he could do.
Right.
They had Penny. They had guys who just couldn't stay on the field.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, when did you have the Titans up next? Do you know? I know they traded
81st, man. We the 81st. We had the 70. We were the 72nd pick, but after the trade, we moved back to the 81st spot. So,
okay.
I was trying to see if they were going to try to trade up again, man. Man, I'm nervous about this receiver spot, man. It's going to be a run of receivers, and then we're going to be asked out.
I mean, the fact that 4 receivers went in a row yesterday, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Bears have an interesting – I think the Bears made kind of a boomer bust pick here that we're going to see in a little bit. Feels like a lot of people are down on him, but I think this guy is quite talented.
Oh, here we go. Jeez, it's fast now.
Well, these guys are giving dissertations when they go up to make the pick.
Yeah.
One guy came up and said it was the worst of times. It was the best of times.
Join me if you wish. Okay. Oh, nice to see Bud Light is on the tent. Make up your own joke. Make up your own joke.
There's no line there.
That's what I was waiting for the punchline.
I trusted you guys in the chat to come up with a good one. So.
Yeah. Adam will throw out the controversial thing, knowing that I will take the bait instantly.
Exactly.
I won't take the beer. I'll take the bait.
So are we done? Do you think we're done?
Salah and Douglas are meeting with the media, which
right.
means they don't do that until their day is done.
That's why.
There's the media center, and they will come down when the day is complete.
True.
That means nobody wants.
Oh my God.
What pick? What's our next pick?
112-ish.
112.
Fourth round tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Robert Saleh, what are you doing? What are you saying?
All
right. Here's the out of context Robert Saleh quote. We're not going to bang without having pads on.
Oh my God.
Coach, I know you've got like 12 kids. Now I know where they're coming from.
I have overload on this right now. I'm going to leave it for Knobcraft in the chat to take the first one. Out of respect for him and his commentary, give that comment again so Knob can probably type something. Adam, read that.
I wasn't even on the chat. I'm sorry. I think it's
read the comment again about Salah, his quote. So Knobcraft helps us with his commentary.
We're not going to bang without having pads on.
Fire his ass now. I've never wanted to fire a coach. Oh, where do we go here? I got to. I'm going to dip out a second. I want to reach out to JR, the producer, and ask him something. Go ahead. Somebody just take over, run it around the ring, discuss a topic, whatever you guys want.
So, are you guys surprised that John Michael Schmitz hasn't been drafted yet? Everybody had him going. People had him going in the first round.
I really am surprised. I mean, I didn't think he was going to go in the first round. I felt early second round, but I definitely thought he would be the first center taken. And the fact that there's been one center taken in the first 53, 54 picks to me is quite surprising. Because I feel like there's a lot of teams out there that could use an upgrade. I mean, a lot of teams who had their centers hit free agency kept them. The Jets did, the Vikings did, and so on. So, yeah, I think whoever gets Schmitz, they're going to be pretty happy. And as he falls, guys like Whippler, he's going to fall. Stromberg's going to fall. Yeah, it is very strange because, I mean, I don't think Schmitz was necessarily an exceptional prospect, but he didn't really have any gaping holes. I felt like kind of like Tidman, very solid, sturdy. You know what you're going to get. He's another one of those Big Ten centers, just like Tidman is. So it'll be very interesting to see who takes a center next and if it's actually going to be Schmitz, because who's to say at this point?
Here's a team that might.
There we
it's
go.
The Chicago Bears.
They could, but
the Bears.
The Bears certainly might take a center.
As soon as they pick, I want to put a comment up. So go ahead. We'll hear the pick.
Kirby apparently is hanging out in the Deerfield section of Illinois where that particular population resides. It was the only place I could get a good pastrami sandwich in Chicago when I lived there.
I do have a question.
Jay, they love talking.
The Titans fan. Who's the center for the Titans?
He doesn't speak that language, bro.
It's gonna be an open competition. We signed a few free agents this year during the offseason. So I'm interested to see. They're still trying to piece it together with the loss of Ben Jones. So we're gonna wait and see. And I just hope it's better than last year. Last year, our offensive line was absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
So it was terrible.
Here we go with the Bears.
Y'all ready for this? With the 53rd pick of the 2023 draft, Chicago Bears select Javon Dexter Sr., Florida Gators D-type.
All right.
Javon Dexter
We had a hurricane announcing the
How is
Gators
he?
here, but Dexter.
I'll let you kill the volume. How is Devin Hester not in the Hall of Fame yet?
I was gonna ask y'all that too.
He
Did y'all
is
believe
the
he's a Hall of
best
Famer?
ever at what he did, and it's not close. He is the Mariano. I'll say this: he is the Mariano freaking Rivera of returners. He is the best there ever was, and there isn't anybody close to him.
You don't think anyone's close?
He single-handedly made the Bears watchable for years. I mean, it was unbelievable, that guy. I mean, with Rex Grossman, Evan Urlacher.
Comments real quick, and then we'll go around on that. I definitely want to discuss that. We got time. We got that's a very good topic. I like that.
Yeah.
Nabra says we're not wearing any protection over here.
No
It's
Vaseline.
a lot of preaching, banging with protection while having more kids than the entire Cromartie family is kind of bullshit.
Did anyone look at the Chargers pick yet, or no?
No.
Okay.
Bob Sala's probably
Don't
going to go
say it
home.
out loud, whatever you
with
do.
babies tonight.
No, I'm talking about the next after that. I'm not talking about this.
Oh, especially if it's a center.
Bob Salah is probably going to go home and cook up like 6 more babies tonight, but he's going to tell us they're not banging without pads. I'm calling crap. Oh, I'm calling cap. I'm sorry.
Hey, he was living in a hotel the whole first
Too
year.
short
that
of
he
a
was
career. A very, very great returner for us, but too short of a career. We'll get back into that. All right. I'm going to take this one first if you guys don't mind.
I'm going to turn up the volume because we're about to.
Okay, go ahead, and then we'll get into the Devin Hester discussion. Hall of Famer, yes. I'm not debating that. You just turn the volume up, and I'll stop talking when they're announcing.
Yeah, when I see them come up to the podium.
Okay. So I agree. Devin Hester is a Hall of Famer. I agree. He deserves to be in already. He shouldn't have missed the ballot. But I think there are other returners in the conversation.
I just want to take a brief moment to thank all of you fans.
Very brief.
All of you fans from every team. We are so grateful for you. Without you, none of this would exist. We are so blessed. With the 54th pick from the 2023 NFL Draft, the Chargers select Tuli Tuipulotu, linebacker, USC.
Well, they didn't sign Mac back.
I was gonna say.
So I mean, this doesn't surprise me here.
Yeah,
That's not a surprising pick at all.
Okay. So I thoroughly believe Cordell Patterson is in the conversation for the greatest returner of all time. He's got longevity. He's done it in multiple places. Not saying he's better than Hester, but I do believe you could form an argument to put him in the conversation. Punt returns, Dante Hall's in the conversation for me.
Yeah, Dante Hall.
I was gonna say Dante Hall too.
Definitely.
Punt return, I think Hall. I mean, I got to look at the numbers. I don't have the numbers of who. I know you do. You got it.
I got some numbers.
You got numbers.
Cordell Patterson actually has the most kick return touchdowns of anybody in NFL history. Which is, if you go by punt returns, Hester is number 1 at 14. Dante Hall only has 6. He's tied for 9th all time. I thought he would have had a few more.
How many?
His were just not normal returns. His were all 6 were complete. Highlight, bust your ankle, circle around to the goal line, and then go. All 6 of his were highlight reel returns. I think that's why we all think that he has more, because you saw them, you remembered them, they're embedded in your brain, because they weren't normal go forward, one cut, and sprint up the sideline. They were Bo Jackson, Tecmo Bowl type of runs.
How about Neon Dion? How many did he have?
Kick or punt?
Well, he used to return a lot of punts for touchdowns, right? I didn't realize he did kicker too.
I'll put it this way. I'll put it this way to you. Hester is 14. He's number 1. Number 2 is Eric Metcalf, 10.
Oh, I was gonna say Eric Metcalf.
Dion had 6. Yeah, Dion had 6. Metcalf has 10. Brian Mitchell, that's a good.
That's who I was gonna say.
Brian Mitchell was a good one, 9, because he did both really, and he did well. Desmond Howard, 8. There's a couple guys. Dave Meggett, who's now
that's
in jail.
Exactly. I was waiting for a pause to bring
little Meggett. Yeah.
Chiefs
him
traded.
and Darren Sproles had 7.
Let's be real. Meggett's not on that level. I know he's up there, but to me, it's Hester. Or give us the top 5. Who are the top 5 all time?
Punt, I'll give you a punt, then I'll go over to kick, because the names are very different. Okay, with punt, it's Hester 14, Metcalf 10, Mitchell 9. Some of these guys I got to look up. Jack Christensen. We're going to like the 1940s now. He has 8. Desmond Howard has 8. Some guy, Rick Upchurch. I didn't even know who Rick Upchurch was, but he played for Denver in the late 70s and early 80s. He had 8. Then you get to Meggett, Sproles. Was D. Gordon? Is that like Dwayne Gordon? D. Gordon? Darian Gordon. I didn't know him either. Dante Hall, Jamal Lewis, Deion Sanders, Joey Galloway, guys like that. So that's the punt. The kick list, I got to pull this one up. This one has some crazy names. Cordell Patterson has 9. Cribbs and Leon Washington both have 8. I didn't know Leon was tied for 2nd all time in kick return touchdowns.
Josh Cribbs.
I did not know that.
Good call. Good call, Stan Leon.
Yeah. Let's see. A couple guys have 6. Some of these guys I have no idea. M. Gray, Dante Hall, Gale Sayers, O. Madsen, T. Williams. And at 5, you got a bunch of guys. You've got Hester, Percy Harvin, Troy Brown, Brian Mitchell, Alan Ross. There's a lot of names here. I guess a lot of random names. But I would say it's like Hester, Mitchell. To me, I think Hester and Mitchell are right up there because they did both and they did both well. I think Patterson was really a kick return guy more than a punt return guy. He still is. But it's a great conversation to have. I'll look up his punt return.
And we know how much you love special teams. That's why when you brought it up, I figured this is right in your wheelhouse. He's our special teams guru, Jay.
I like it.
Okay, how old are you? I'm just trying to figure out the time frame that you've watched football.
Me, right? I'm 30. I'll be 39 in October. 38.
44. Adam's 42.
41.
So we're all in that same. Jeremy was there watching Red Grange when Red Grange played. Jeremy was there when they had little leather helmets and no face mask.
With the one bar.
Patterson never had a punt.
Not even the bar. If you Google Red Grange.
Oh, yeah, just the old. Like the ones they practice with now, with minus the helmet, the little rubber shit they put on their helmets.
I think I like the Bill Cosby sweater for the jersey, right?
Everyone who knows what I'm about to get, don't say a word. But I'm going to show Jay for the first time.
Oh, shit. I'm nervous.
What are you showing for the first time?
Hide the women and children.
I don't know, but I'm nervous.
Honestly, I don't know either.
Guys, Osiris Torrance was not drafted yet.
I said that, yeah.
That's insane. That guy Bucky, that guy Bucky for the NFL Network had the Jets taking him at freaking 15.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. I wonder what the reaction would have been to that one. It'd be like, well, I guess we're moving AVT outside. By the way, Cordell Patterson never had a punt return touchdown in the NFL.
Jeremy, do you like the Chiefs pick here or no?
All right,
I haven't seen it yet. Don't tell me. I'm going to put the volume on.
We're talking about these. For anyone who knows, I wore this during the Jet winning streak at every game last year.
I'm nervous.
I know.
The stream.
He doesn't wear jerseys, so
you gotta wear the
Oh, that.
Yes, here it comes.
I remember.
Kansas City.
Oh shit. Father and son both drafted by Chiefs in the first round.
First of all, the Buddy family would like to thank the family of the National Football League that's represented here, and also the Hunt family that has allowed my dad and I's dreams to come true. And now the beat goes on for the next generation.
Who is this speaking?
The Detroit Lions have traded the 55th pick to the Kansas City.
Red Buddy? I don't even know who these guys
With
are.
that pick in the 2002-3 draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Rashee Rice.
Damn!
SMU.
Jay, you have the floor.
Damn! I knew it, man.
You haven't known we're going to go wide receiver.
You manifested it, my man.
Here we go, man.
It's like they all say they manifest it, like we actually have power or something like that. But
Later, Pedro. Thanks for joining, buddy.
See you, Pedro.
Twisted has a good comment saying Chaos listened to the games on radio, no TV yet. Chaos had to attend the games wearing a suit because that's what they wore to games back then.
And we had to go into a restaurant with a collar.
All right, we have breaking news. You can say that New York has been the center of the media universe for years. The Garden is the center of the sports world. And now MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey is the center of centers because the Giants have taken John Michael Schmitz. So Tittman and Schmitz in the same market and Connor Hughes is wetting his pants right now at the fact that he gets to compare the Jets and Giants picks and who made the right pick for the next decade.
It's all on the Jets because the Giants took what was left. Let's be honest.
Wow.
It's all on the Jets.
Did you see the Bears pick, though?
I did not. Tell me.
Yep, now I got the Schmitz news. No, I didn't see the Bears pick.
They took. Should I just say it or no? You guys want to see it?
Go ahead. I mean,
Tyreek Stevenson, Miami.
Tyreek Stevenson. Okay.
That's what they traded up to get.
But the Giants traded up to get Schmitz, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one. Hold on, one second.
23 draft, Chicago Bears select Tyreek Stevenson.
I don't think they did trade up.
University of Miami.
I thought they did.
No, there's only I don't think they did. Yeah, that'd be like a divisional round.
Yeah, traded up. They traded. The Bears traded up.
The Bears traded up. I don't think
I
the
just
Giants.
seen Devin on the screen.
Not the
Damn.
Giants. Not the Giants. Not the Giants.
It was the Giants' turn. Yeah, it was the Giants'
It
turn.
was the Giants' turn. Yes, sir.
The Bears trade up with the Jaguars. Giants was always there.
That's right.
Oh man.
Remember like in the first round back in the day when there'd be like of the first 30 picks, 6 or 7 of them would be Hurricanes. And now it's like you have to go 50, 55 picks before one gets taken. How the mighty have fallen.
That's because there's no rules back then. You had classes in grass growing and sleeping in late and others doing your homework. So there was no like structure in getting there on the football team. Like they just, who they have? Gino Torretta. They had Vinny Testaverde. Who was the other quarterbacks they had back then? That like Vinny's the only one who amounted to anything in the NFL. Gino Torretta was a bust. Didn't he win the Heisman Trophy, Gino?
I don't know if he did. Well, Ken Dorsey was their quarterback for a while.
That's another one. All right, you saw this. You saw the Red Grange helmet. This is how they originally. I was on the boardwalk in Atlantic City, and I walked in, and they only had kid sizes, and I said, "I don't give a fuck. I'm buying it anyway."
The one time I did that, this is very random. I was in Argentina, one Christmas, and I actually brought like a double XL youth Argentina soccer jersey. Shockingly, it fits me like perfectly, and it was like $15, and I still have it to this day. It was like a dark blue Argentina jersey. It's actually really good. My fellow paisans were offended. It's like, you can't buy an Argentina jersey. What's the matter with you? But I took the Argentina jersey, and
there's a large Italian population in Buenos Aires. There,
who's that making the Giants pick? Who is that guy?
So I get it.
He's got Brian Dable on his T-shirt.
Who is it?
I don't know who that was, but he had Dable on his T-shirt. That was like really weird.
Jeremy, do you see who it is? Did they give the name?
I don't think they did. I was trying to figure it out.
Rewind this, see if I can figure this out.
The Giants are freaking happy, man. They're hugging each other.
They should be.
They can't.
They all do. They should change draft day to guys in suits hugging day.
They can't believe they got him. Do you think they expected to get him over there?
No, not at all.
No, where'd they come up from? What was the?
They didn't come up. That was their pick.
They didn't.
Oh, I thought somebody said they traded. I'm sorry.
They didn't.
The
Cowboys took somebody I've never heard of.
Okay, I'll raise the volume for it. Here we go.
All right, thank you. Thank you. As an undrafted free agent, I'm honored to be here in Kansas City.
That's
for the
Drew
2023
Pearson talking.
NFL
Always Drew Pearson. He has a lifetime contract to do this.
So true.
I was gonna say he's there every year.
Honor the legacy of the Kansas City Chiefs and some of its great players, like the great Otis Taylor and our original owner, Lamar Hunt. But I'm here to represent the 5-time world champion Dallas Cowboys.
Oh boy.
Hall of Fame owner, Jerry Jones.
It's been 30 years, buddy.
Jones family. Head coach.
Yeah, I muted Jeremy. Jeremy, put your hand up when he announces the pick.
We'll be here a while.
In the 2023 NFL Draft, the 5-time world champion Dallas Cowboys select Luke Schoonmaker, tight end from Michigan. Hut.
Being a Michigan fan, yeah, I know who he
Last
is.
time that the Cowboys won, they were wearing these.
F the Cowboys.
Back last time we won, I think it was like 5-on-5. I think the Providence
tight end from Michigan
is still around.
Hey, Jeremy, I got my cousin and my brother-in-law are Cowboys fans. Every single day, they text me, America's team, America's team.
My best friend from childhood. Best friend from childhood, Cowboys fan.
My father, who grew up in Brooklyn, New York, Cowboys fan.
Who it is?
My podcast host.
Friend of the show and in real life. What's
This
up,
is
Mark?
like an AA meeting. Oh my god.
Mark.
They're everywhere, bro. They're everywhere. You can't escape them.
No matter how many times you want to, sometimes.
Yeah, man. They're everywhere.
I don't hate the Cowboys. I just can't stand Jerry Jones, to be honest. I
hate
hated the 90s
I
Cowboys.
hate
I don't
everything
mind
about
now.
them.
Yeah.
I hate everything about them.
I don't know.
Oh,
Their stadium
boy.
was amazing. I got to tour their stadium wearing a Mangold jersey, and they did not expect me to be wearing a
You
Jet
guys
jersey.
are not going to like this pick.
Woo.
From
The
Buffalo.
Bills have selected a guy we've been talking about a lot.
Can I guess the
please,
position?
no.
No, don't guess it. Don't guess it.
All right, I won't.
I feel like it's gonna affect me the most.
Well, there's a 50-50 shot of that happening.
Oh, no.
I will say this:
At least they didn't get Brian Branch.
the fall is over. If you, hey,
What else does Buffalo need, man? Like,
No, like, come
Winning
on, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
they gotta go defense.
this is what he does in public when he gets nervous. Instead of a
Hey, here we go.
Right now, somebody thinking this boy's crazy.
No, they've been saying that.
yeah.
Okay, got another thing here on. I can give you a little more on Joe Tippmann. All right, the 6'6", 323-pounder made honorable mention All Big Ten in his first season as a starter. Terrific combination of strength, a 635-pound back squat and 455-pound bench press. and athleticism, had a 4.31 pro agility time and a 1.65 10-yard split, which would have been faster than any O-lineman at the NFL Combine this year. Faster than any O-line at the NFL Combine this year. That part I like a lot.
You know what? He's like a great Sicilian slice of pizza. Looks heavy, but very light on his feet.
I can't say that about me,
got
but I got you.
He's also got a his last name is Crevette Attack. Him and his brothers, they do live all over the country. One's in North Carolina, one's in Washington. They have a food channel that they just discuss all different types of food. So this is the longest he's gone, really, without bringing up food. I mean, I know we did a little bit earlier, but he's been very tame tonight. You must have ate before the show.
Not a ton, but I did have some mozzarella sticks.
Nice. Can never go
I am
wrong.
getting hungry, though.
Holy crap, I just won a t-shirt on another unnamed show.
Good for you.
Wow.
You can name it. There's no one watching that doesn't know.
24/7, yeah, with Ryan
Did you do a
Mann.
super
I
chat?
won.
How did you do it? Did you do a super chat?
Yeah, I did a super chat.
That's awesome.
People are like, where the hell is he? I don't know. I guess I wanted to go someplace where my voice could be heard. I don't know.
I did tweet at Connor when Connor put the center. I did put my comment in. You must be giddy that you get to compare the picks every day for the next decade.
I put that tweet in too.
Did you?
I did. I said I'm sorry. I stole it from you. As soon as you said it, I ran onto Twitter and put it on.
No worries, man. What's mine is yours, brother.
I'm sorry, but I never come up with good Twitters.
No worries, man.
Only one did I ever have.
Announce yet?
Huh?
The Bills didn't announce yet?
Bills didn't announce
Nah,
it
not yet. It's crazy because Twitter is like well, maybe it's my TV. They're like 3 picks ahead.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, network, man. They got to pick up their game.
Yeah, it's slow.
It's like that on ESPN as well.
Exactly. ESPN is like so slow too.
I'm like, I thought it was just my TV but I'm like, on my,
Here we
my
go.
service.
Here we go.
NFL legend Fred Jackson. What's up, everybody? Now, everybody's coming out here talking about how new fans are. You guys have all been great, but it is Bills Mafia over everything.
You can't come to Kansas City after y'all lost.
Yeah. In all seriousness, man, I was here in 2018, and I had the honor of being up here with a great Bills Mafia legend and Poncho Villa. And this is for you, man. I'm back up here again, and I just want you to know you're gone but not forgotten. With the 59th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Osiris Torrance, guard out of Florida.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this
There
is
you go. I knew you were gonna give a really, really good a good response.
That moves the meter for them, dude. That moves the meter for them.
Some of the regulars are here. I wanted to show you guys something. JR, the producer, did a special Will McDonald opening intro for today, but for the regular, we have one queued up. JR, I got it. I saw it when I was looking through before and browsing. So this is to be the new intro, and we did a new rebranding on the channel. I hope you guys like it. Rodgers is a fucking jet. Let's go.
Biggie. This goes out to you. This goes out to you and you and you and you. This goes out to you. This goes
Let's
out
make
to
sure
you.
we play like the New York
This
Jets.
goes out to you and you. The door within the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door.
You play to win the game.
All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kicking the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kicking the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. On your mark, get set. When I spark you wet, look how dark you get when you're marked for death. Should I start your breath or should I let you die? In fear you start to cry, ask why. Lyrically I'm worship, don't front the word sick. You cursed it, but rehearsed it. I drop.
Let's go to eat a damn snack.
I love that.
Hey, yo, that was dope.
Yeah, right. It's good. He did a really good job with it. So kudos to JR.
That was really cool. That was really cool. You're just missing me though, but that was really cool.
We didn't meet up yet.
We haven't. We haven't.
I thought y'all were gonna have sauce with the cheese head on there too, man.
That'd be the outro.
Showed it. Have you showed it?
There'll be more coming. There'll be more coming. This is just the first week of it.
Italy, he can't handle your level of bling, man. That's just too much.
We talked.
Let me go subscribe right now.
Good.
Oh yeah, thank you, man.
Cincinnati just picked.
Yeah.
Cincinnati took DJ Turner.
Turner.
Yes,
Michigan, go blue.
Hey guys, how about this? How about every hour we do a trivia question? How about that?
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Would you like that? Mention the trivia, so I'll give you some trivia.
Let's do do one now, and then if we hit lows, we'll do it.
Sounds
I don't
good.
think I'm staying on to the end of round 3. I mean, it's flying pretty quick. It's 2 hours. I don't know if I'm staying on till 11.
You never know.
But go ahead. Yeah, exactly.
You never know
Thank
what
you,
might
man.
happen.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Here's a question.
Jay,
Outside.
give me 1 second. Jay, text me your channel too.
Okay. I'll send it in the Facebook Messenger.
Perfect. All right, Adam, you got the floor. Let's get the chat lined up too. Let me. Bills are having a great draft. I agree, Matt. I agree.
Fresh draft, he said. Well, Matthew trolls. So
I had Torrance going to the Bills in round 1. So I mean, I know I'm shit, but yeah.
These questions,
welcome.
Yeah, for the size of the chat, we're not going to make them quite as challenging as we do on Thursday nights. So this one will make it a little bit easier. Outside of division opponents, so outside of AFC East teams, the 4 AFC East teams traditionally, what franchise have the Jets won the most games against in their history?
I think I know it. I'll give everybody else time.
Say the question again.
Outside of AFC East opponents, the 4 teams that have been in the AFC East along with the Jets, so I'm including the Colts. What franchise?
All right. I was going to backdoor that little
Not the
sneaky one
Colts.
in.
No, that'd be too easy. What franchise have the Jets won the most games against in their history? What franchise?
In the AFC.
Knob says Falcons. That can't be Falcons. It can't be an NFC team.
I'm going to say the Bengals.
Every year.
The Bengals.
The Bengals. Okay.
All right, we'll go around the panel. Italy, give me a guess.
Hope it's not.
Repeat the question again.
Outside of AFC East division teams, what franchise? I don't know why you're laughing. What franchise have the Jets won their most games against?
Shit.
Slava, my Minecraft, the answer is not Jesus.
I'm gonna go Browns.
Bears.
Okay. Italy, I'm sorry.
Did you say Italy?
Bears.
They're NFC.
The Bears.
Oh yeah. I'm sleeping.
I'm gonna go Raiders.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jets
Raiders.
guru.
I will
Nick?
take the Chargers.
The Chargers. Everybody's incorrect.
Broncos?
Broncos.
Nope.
No.
Chiefs.
No.
That was my other guess. Was Broncos.
Shit. Don't say my team.
We said the Browns.
Oh, he's smiling though. He smiled though. He smiled. I caught that. He smiled.
Damn.
It's the Titans.
That's why I used that question. They're here's the crazy thing. Against
That's
the Oilers
disrespectful.
/ Titans, they're 20, 24,
Jones, that's
and 1.
disrespectful.
20 victories against the Oilers / Titans.
That's disrespectful. Damn.
But they have a better than. But the Titans have one / Oilers have won more games, including a playoff game. So there you go.
Yeah, y'all clipped this y'all clipped this the last time we played too. So I should have. Damn.
Nah. The reason it can't be an NFC team because you play them once every 4 years.
That's true.
So you don't have enough games against
I just
them.
didn't.
Yeah.
AFC used to play
It
every
didn't
year.
register at all.
That's like saying what kind of oil is Chaos eating the most of, and you say truffle oil. Truffle oil is very rare, Knob. So there's no way that's
Obviously,
going to be oil.
it's an analogy I would have went with too. That's
Nick,
definitely
I'm telling you right now, if that certain player that you love becomes a star, you're going to be like an expert because the fact that he has not gone yet and another player at his position just went, this is amazing to me. I'm floored what's going on right now.
Let me look. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I won't say
text
it. But
me. Text me privately. Text my phone, not in the chat.
Jacksonville's pick is in. I'll put the volume on when they come on the stage for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh yeah. I got you, Adam.
Okay.
I know.
Buffalo got a steal, man, with that pick.
They did.
Here we go.
Remember when they had Greg Van Rotten starting?
Hey.
Fred Taylor.
Kingdom Nation, y'all look good out there.
Very underrated back.
Can't leave out here without giving one.
He was a great running back.
That is one of the weirdest chances in sports.
With the 61st pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Brenton Strange, tight end, Penn State.
Wow.
I know.
Wow, that's a
Darnell Washington going right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they find did some break news where he's got something bad going on with his character? What?
Hey, maybe he'll fall to you.
That's cool, but I need a receiver though, man. We just got Chagawuze from Maryland.
Could be one of them.
I gotta get the floor here for a second. Samini tweets this out.
Here we go.
He's poking the bear here.
Oh, he is. Oh,
I'm not even going to say. All right, Adam, don't say nothing if you know. And literally, don't look. I want your reaction as I tell you. I want to hear your thoughts. Jets projected offensive line depth. Left tackle, Brown, Becton. Left guard, Tomlinson, Schweitzer. Center, Tittman, McGovern, Cologne. Right guard, Vera Tucker. Right tackle, Mitchell, Becton.
That's ridiculous.
Is he just stirring shit up? I'm a big Rich fan, and I am a Rich apologist. I will defend Rich. But you don't think Becton is going to beat out Brown or Mitchell if he's healthy? That's a little much even for me.
I'll tell you what offended me the most. The fact that he left out the greatness that is Cedric Ogbuye. That he left him off our depth chart. How dare he?
Houston Texans.
Traded.
Houston Texans select Juice Scruggs, center, Penn State.
Juice Scruggs. They took Juice Scruggs before Schmitz?
Schmitz went, bro.
Yeah,
Schmitz
went
to the Giants.
Yeah, Schmitz
to the Giants.
They took him before Whippler, though.
They took him before Whippler.
Or Stromberg.
And Stromberg.
Right.
And the guy with the long 00 name that I can't pronounce. Yeah.
Schoonmaker.
Olusegun.
Yeah, that guy. Olawatami or something.
Yeah.
Or Olawatimi, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Lions traded down. Broncos are now on the clock.
So the Broncos
for the Lions.
So one more pick than on to round 3, and Philly's got back-to-backs early in the 3rd round.
Hold on,
they are so good.
Calling me out. You being a Rich truther is worse than me being a Zach Wilson. I don't get the word truther. I called Tigo out on it today. I think it's misused. Truther is like conspiracy theories. I don't think it's the proper usage of the word. I got into that with Tigo in our DM chat today. I said apologist. I will defend Samini, and I think he tells it how it is. And I got into this last night with Gino. And I said that the thing about Samini is when you're bad, he will tell you you're bad. And he will tell you how awful you are since the last time you were this awful. When you're good, he will tell you this is the best that they've been since this. This is the first player to do this since this. He loves the recall stories. He loves to go back and tell you this is the worst Jets percentage since then. This is the highest Jet percentage since then. Newsflash, we haven't been very good. So you're not getting fluff tweets. You're not getting fluffed articles. You're not getting coddled like babies as Jets fans.
Here you go, Denver.
Right in the middle of a fucking rant.
Who would you like to thank first?
The 63rd pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Marvin Mims, wide receiver, Oklahoma.
Marvin Mims.
Okay.
Pick. Okay.
That's
So
interesting.
I will. Dark Soldier. Apologist. Like I will apologize for Rich tweets. I think that's the best word for it. And I'll explain. Isn't ESPN laying off people like mad? When do they start laying off assholes? They that's the job description you need to stay there.
Yeah, but Nick, I never doubted you because of Rich Cimini.
No, other people hate Rich, and I was just explaining that we discussed it last night.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
And when we're good this year, he will say, first Jet quarterback to throw 4 touchdowns in the first half since so-and-so. He will give you that good information when the team is good. It's been a fucking decade. What's he supposed to say? Sam Darnold threw a pick 6 on his first pass of the game against Detroit. First pass picked off on a first pass. Since you gotta just let people do their job, and he does take a different angle with a lot of the other writers. He's been there 35 years, so he has a lot of recall of what the Jets have been through. And let's fucking be honest, we haven't been very fucking good in 35 years. So what's he supposed to do? Talk about Santa coming down the chimney with a bag of gifts to make up shit to make Jets fans happy? He's going to tell you how it is, and you're going to see he will have better stories this year. But yes, he does give you negative when it's negative, and people don't like that. But guess what? Toughen the fuck up. It's sports. There's good, there's bad. Go listen to Giannis the other day after they lost. Losing is not just failure. You do your job every year. Do you get a promotion every year? No. Does it mean you don't deserve your job? Does it mean your job is a failure? No. Some years are better than others. And I think it was a really good outlook, not just on sports, but on life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the second round is over?
Yeah.
Second round is over.
But we all know that it's a bunch of crap as far as that. I mean, we all know that Becton is going to be a starter over Mitchell or Dwayne Brown. Give me a break.
I mean, come on.
And
Is
I will
Mekhi
admit
Becton our Mike Remmers, like our swing guy, our Connor McDermott? Basically, he's saying Mekhi Becton is Connor McDermott, like our swing tackle from years gone by. It's just crazy.
Yeah, DeJuan Jones is still available. Jeremy
amazing.
and Hyatt is available for you.
It's amazing to me that DeJuan Jones just slipped this far. Amazing.
And still only Campbell taken at linebacker. Only Campbell. And that was so early.
Josh Downs is available. Didn't someone
Jalen
mention
Hyatt.
Josh Downs?
Yeah, Downs, Hyatt.
Yeah.
I just think that's his demeanor, Soldier. I really do. I just think, I hate, man. Why the hell, when you put a phone down, when you're in text message, I got the new iPhone. I put the phone down, and if a text message is open, it immediately starts doing talk to text. I had the full amount the other night, last night, and didn't even know it. It took like an hour to just hold the delete button and clear the whole fucking thing.
Watch who you talking shit about, Nick.
You're telling me.
That shit's gonna send.
You're new to the Nick Crazy train. I'm very tame and calm from where I used to be. Trust me.
And is Branch the only? I'm
Go
sorry. Is Branch the only safety who's gone? I think it's only Branch.
Johnson didn't go yet.
No,
Christopher
Johnson,
Smith is still
Skinner,
there.
Brown, Battle.
Yeah,
Smith.
Battle's still there.
They're all there. Only Branch went. That's good. I'm very interested in the safety later on.
Who would you get? Who would you get? I want Battle. Who would you get?
Definitely want somebody who could cover.
You know what's cute?
I like Skinner, but he did get hurt. But I like Skinner. Yeah,
that's cool. That's a good one too.
and
But
Sidney
I do
Brown,
understand
too.
that.
A lot of
I understand
guys
he hurt.
Sidney Brown.
Boomer.
Sidney Brown's a good one.
Fuck you, Matt. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm not your generation. I'm not making up words to equate to my feelings. If it weren't, Matt's a good guy. I bust his balls. He busts mine for being old. You bust Jeremy's. He's older. You can go there. You don't have to stop at me. Oh, one of our favorites is going to be off the board.
Uh-oh. And the hooker is still out there waiting to get snatched up.
I'm gonna read this because somebody texted me.
Oh, got it. Yep.
Here we go.
Somebody texted me
my man's
privately.
face was.
I'm off a few Bud Lights, so give me a second here.
Bud Light sucks.
I thought he had on a Jets hat.
Go Chiefs. But I'm really
Founder of Lyrical Lemonade.
down. Where are we at, Chicago?
Miracle Lemonade.
Is that like Tito's and lemonade?
With the 64th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Zach Pickens, defensive tackle, South Carolina.
Wow.
Oh, Bennett. A Lyrical Lemonade.
That was a mock draft favorite of ours. I want to read something. I'm not going to say the name, but someone texted me from the chat and didn't think I would read it on air. And the text says, "I enjoy medium cock for Sunday brunch." And it goes, "Oh, talk to speech." I think he meant talk to text, just to be a wise ass. But it was just a funny text to get to pop up. And I was like, I knew it. I've hung out with this guy. I could always tell. You know who you are.
Zach Pickens. So good he needed 2 C's in his first name. All right. And he's a Gamecock, ironically. Okay.
Sauce.
So now Philly's got back-to-back picks.
Oh,
Let's see if they keep both.
Man, I'm fucking tired of Philly.
Yeah. I don't think no one's as tired of Philly as Nick, though.
Georgia North. Jesus Christ.
I tweeted and texted you. Someone should check on Nick.
Watch, they'll take the safety from Georgia right
Christopher Smith, exactly.
Christopher Smith.
Yeah.
Like
Jeremy, I will fucking never talk.
I was waiting for Jeremy to say something about it.
Watch Darnell Washington. I'm calling it. One of them because he's from Georgia. I know they got Dallas Goddard, but come on, wouldn't it make sense?
Man, friends like you, who needs enemies? I tell you, man, you guys are fucking too
Washington
much.
and Smith. How much? If I don't sports gamble, but if I did, what would my odds be if I got those 2 picks right?
After this pick, let's do another trivia because
Okay.
I'm on JR's StreamYard, and I don't have the ability to end the show, and he's golfing early tomorrow morning. So if he can't add me where I have the control, then we're going to end at 9:45. So after this pick, we'll do another trivia question, and then we'll do one again right before the end. So we'll do 9:20, 9:40.
Sounds good to me. All right, I'll find one here.
And
Is
then
Kirby Smart like part owner of the Philadelphia Eagles? What the fuck is going on here?
Maybe he'll be the next draft pick. I don't know.
and then you're ending the stream, Nick. Is that what you're saying?
He's gonna try to add me as an admin. He produces multiple shows, so he
Yeah.
might not have the ability to add.
Yeah.
JR,
He
if you
is
can
Jets
hear me,
guru.
if you got to add me for tonight and then remove me to put somebody back on tomorrow, if that works. I know you know the back end more than I. I'm just kind of like spitballing and thinking out loud because I didn't want to type all that shit.
Yeah, I certainly don't have control of anything. So
Well, we're not on my StreamYard. We're through his.
right. So there's nothing we could do.
Yeah, he can either add me as an admin or co-host. But
Yeah,
do we
Darnell
have the
Washington.
coming up yet?
It's got to be his medical shit. That's why he hasn't been picked. Darnell Washington.
Yeah,
That's not the pick, by the way.
Okay.
No, I thought it was at first, but then you clarified it.
All right, I'm gonna put the volume on when they come back and hopefully show it. I don't know why it's taking them so long. It's like really ridiculous. They're probably up like 5 picks ahead right now. Run.
And this is the Eagles, right?
This is the Eagles coming up next. Notable 3rd round picks. Travis Kelce.
That's amazing.
Are y'all surprised that none of the veteran players have been moved yet?
I am a little.
Yeah, I would have expected at least one.
I expected Hopkins today.
Yeah, I definitely thought Hopkins would go. If I had been on one, it would have been him.
If I had to bet anyone that would be moved today with the Jets, it would have been Davis or Lawson, not
All right,
Mims.
so we're gonna end
but
at
I don't think so.
9:45.
Okay.
Bet.
Oh, Tucker Kraft is available.
All right. Yep. And when we're ready, I got my questions ready.
I will
for
tell you this: it's not Georgia.
Georgia.
Oh,
the whole day through.
All right, let's.
Green. The pick is in, but they're not like,
Oh.
on stage yet. What's going on?
Give me this. Give me this one.
They're just showing Ian Rappaport.
Okay.
Okay, that's interesting.
It is. And a certain someone continues to drop. Wow.
He's gonna be there tomorrow.
He could be.
All right.
Okay,
Give me.
Can it be there?
Abawar is still there. Adabawar.
Yeah, I'm shocked with that.
What he said.
That guy.
That guy. The edger.
I like when the owner or the general manager looks around the Eagles room and they all start clapping. It's like so fake. It's like they all have to clap, otherwise
I swear
why
to
aren't
you,
you clapping?
when the Jets made the Will McDonald pick, you saw everybody on the phone, just like their heads buried. But then with like a minute left, they show the Jets war room, and they're all clapping. They're giving the high fives and the back pats and whatever they call them now.
The Eagles have back-to-back picks.
Yeah, back to back.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking to myself, did they just like play a tape from last year after they got like Sauce or Garrett ready to go? Because that did not look real to me at all. I mean, they were like high fiving for the cameras.
Ringo is still there too.
Ringo is there.
Yeah, I seen
Ringo.
Mingo's gone, but you could still get
Tillman's
Ringo.
there. Tillman's there.
Cedric Tillman, yeah.
Yep.
Michael Wilson. he
Hyatt,
won't go for a while,
Dwan
but I like Michael
Jones.
Wilson. He seems like a Patriot to me.
Yeah. There's also Pukanuka from BYU.
Nakua, yeah.
Yep.
And there's my boy from Hampton University, Jadakiss Bonds, who I think is a very late sleeper.
Oh, Trenton Simpson.
We got
Here
one
we go.
more here.
Drew Sanders.
What's up?
Uh-oh.
G-L-E-S, Eagles! Let's go, guys!
Where's that coming
from? Week to be an Eagle, guys.
From Kansas City.
With
No,
the
like,
60th
why am I getting
pick
an
in the
echo?
2023 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Tyler Steen, guard, Alabama.
Okay.
Interesting.
Tigo, we're ending at 9:45. Adam's gonna do trivia,
Here we go.
and then they're doing back to back.
NFL Draft.
Yeah.
The Philadelphia Eagles select Sidney Brown, DD.
That's a good pick.
Oh, okay.
It's no one from Georgia. I'm happy. All right, so Tigo, we're ending at 9:45. My producer, who's running things in the back, has to end then. He's playing some golf tomorrow. I'm a little jealous about JR. Adam, we're gonna do trivia. He's got another question lined up, right?
I do.
And then Tigo, we'll kick it to you with your thoughts on the draft pick after we get the trivia answered.
Okay, here's question number 2 for tonight. Name, since the Common Era draft began, like in the late 60s, the Jets have drafted only 2 players from LSU. Can you name those 2 players?
Tigo, no looking to the right. No looking to the right.
Jamal from LSU?
Jamal Adams is from LSU. That is correct.
Yeah, that was my first
The
thought.
second one.
For the Jets, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Jay, if you get it, I will be very impressed. So, I would have done a
He
type
comes
question
up with
for
some.
you.
He comes up with some fucking doozies, man.
Yeah.
Can you
You
tell
said
us-
since 1960, right? Like since the modern
We're
day
not going
era.
to go back that far, but yeah, since the Common Era draft, he
Since the
he
Common
doesn't
Era.
go back to the 60s. He doesn't go back.
Can you give us the decade? Can I have a country of origin? It's a spelling bee contest.
That country of origin for 200.
Yes, this Jets player was drafted from LSU.
Can you use it in a verb?
I don't know how I would use it in a verb, but I'll
Can
think
you
about it.
can you spell it?
Can you use it in a sentence?
He played primarily in the 1980s, and he was on offense. I'll give you that.
Jim Sweeney.
Nope.
I have no clue.
This is way before my time.
Yeah, I might be mine
This is in
too.
the
Early
70s,
80s.
right?
I think 80s was his main time. I don't remember the draft year. I didn't look at that, but it's definitely
said
he was in
offense?
80s. Offense.
Not Mickey Schuler.
This was not a flash in the pan. This is a guy who's with the Jets for quite some time.
It's not Wesley or Al, is it?
I'm sorry, Wesley or Al?
Wesley or Al?
No.
Damn.
Freeman
brain
McNeil.
buster right
I'm trying to
Oh,
think of big
I'm
names.
sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Here comes Broncos.
Go for it.
Damn.
In bed right now.
Oh, boy.
8:26.
You
With
guys are going.
the 67 pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Drew Sanders, linebacker, architect.
Wow, getting him in
loves
the
him.
third.
Dom loves him.
Not bad.
That took forever.
Yeah. About time. I'm willing to bet Simpson doesn't last a whole lot longer than this.
Dark Soldier says Al Toon.
No.
Did we ever get Woodley? Did Woodley ever play for the Jets? David Woodley? He was in the 80s.
David Woodley?
Offense?
No. Well,
No?
even if we did, we wouldn't have drafted him. Yeah, he was. Oh yeah, he was like the Dolphins quarterback when they went to the Super Bowl against the Redskins way back when. If I could say that on this channel, I don't know. We might get canceled. I don't know.
That's the only way you're allowed to say it.
Pretty much. All right, I'll give you offensive line. 80s offensive line.
So it's not Jim Sweeney.
What round did he go in?
A little bit late. A little bit later. I don't
What's
remember.
late? They had 19 rounds in the
I know.
80s.
They had like 12 rounds forever, right? Yeah. He wasn't a first round pick. I remember that.
Oh, then I'm screwed.
Oh.
How long did he play?
A long time.
Did he?
Like
Cadigan?
years.
Wow.
Cadigan was on the offensive line in the 80s.
Cadigan was USC in 88.
Fucking
So
weird that you know that.
Did he do his whole career with the
I
New York
researched
Jets?
this. Dude, I researched this
Fucking weirdo.
shit.
Did he do
Kind
his
of
whole
fucking
career
shit,
with
man.
the
I
This is
know,
why I was
I
just
know
thinking.
Jets history, and even I'm like, you're a fucking weirdo.
You just figured that out?
Wow. You need to go on like Sports Jeopardy with
I
me and
can't.
Patrick.
I knew
Adam,
Cadigan and
Adam.
Sweeney
Stump the
from
Schwab.
the 80s.
They bring Stump the Schwab back, maybe. I
Right,
don't know.
right. There you go.
Anyone,
That show
I
was
mean,
great.
I
fucking
loved
hem-
I loved
hembo
him.
question.
I loved him, Adam. Loved him.
Totally.
Cadigan,
Nick,
not
go look
Sweeney.
at the
Who else do
private
we have
chat
on the
if you
line?
want to laugh.
I don't know. I mean,
All right. You want me to give it to you? It's Dan
Yeah.
Alexander. He was with the
Who?
Jets for about a decade.
yeah.
Oh, wait, he played for like 13 years, right?
12, 13 years. He was with the Jets a
Oh.
long time. Went to
And he
LSU.
played tackle and guard.
He was a guard primarily, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
that
a
word-
lot of fans know, but he was there forever.
By the way, here's the two things that Tigo will always be remembered on my list of being right about, right? So he's right about a lot of things, but there's special ones for me that I put on a special list that I may even get gold plated. The number one is Mitchell.
Yep.
Max Mitchell
Yes.
being
Yes.
a tackle. Like there's no question that's the number one thing that
Max
will always be
Mitchell's
number
parents haven't talked about him as glowingly as Tigo has. Let's
No,
just
His
they
agent,
call
his
Tigo and
agent
say,
has
"You
it.
want to say something
But
nice
I
about
have
him."
added number two. I have added number two. The second thing I will always remember and never forget is Tigo arguing with Buffalo and telling him Brian Branch will not even be a first round draft pick.
The burrito prediction is what we're going to know that as from now
Did you
on.
see the group chat? Go look at the group
Yes,
chat.
I did.
It's so good.
Jay, you'd be
Oh.
terrified of what we could do. No, I think
Oh man, that was
it's
so
scary. Gino, same thing, man.
Hey, you. Since Jay
Yeah,
here is
I'm good.
a Titans fan, do you have a that's Jay, buddy of mine from IOW show, Lamar. They've clicked. What is it? The Man Cave.
Yeah, the Man Cave Sports Podcast.
2 E's in the, right?
2 E's in the. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, check it. Go ahead, plug it while we got people watching, and let these guys know where to find you.
Yeah, man, check us out. Check me out on the Man Cave Sports Podcast. New episodes drop on Saturday. We're on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Me, Mar, G Money, Cowboys fan, and Mike T. Check us out, man. I'm on Twitter, Jay Jones on Twitter, IG, Facebook, and TikTok, as long as it's here for. So yeah, check us out.
TikTok getting eliminated is going to be the equivalent of Cuban cigars getting banned at one point, right? Like everybody loved them, everybody wanted one, and then all of a sudden went away one day. Oh, just so you see here,
not this one.
I can't get it because it's a video. Damn it.
Wow.
Joe
Damn,
Tittman
green.
has bend and balance. So we drafted another player, Adam. I know how much you love the bendability.
All about
Yeah,
the
bend
brother.
it.
McDonald.
Yeah.
Adam, we got the okay to go to 10 o'clock. So we got a half hour. I want to give you a task while I throw it to Tigo for his input on the draft pick. Since Jay's here and Jay's not a Jet fan, can you get like a trivia question, like an NFL trivia question?
I could come up with something. Jay, would you want some more like NFL, more Titans and Oilers related, or
Just do NFL. Just do NFL.
I
I mean, you do whatever you feel comfortable.
You want me to work my magic? Okay.
I mean, I'm kind of
Compliment.
tipsy anyway, so I probably won't get it anyway. But go ahead, do your thing.
It all depends how tipsy you are. That depends how challenging I make it.
This is the Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
You're gonna like this pick right here.
Yeah, y'all gonna love this one.
That's a good one.
The Detroit Lions select Hendon Hooker, quarterback, Tennessee.
He is finally
Wow.
What team?
Lions.
Lions.
Ooh,
Wow.
I like
And
it.
the
I
Lions
didn't
are
expect
having
it.
the worst
that's very
draft.
good pick.
Oh,
I
This
like
Wait,
that.
Tigo, what?
Jared Goff
What'd
is
you say,
breaking
Tigo?
furniture right now.
oh, the Lions are gonna lion all over the draft, man. This is hilarious.
Really? I think it's good to put him behind.
I think it's a
Goff.
good pick. Yeah.
Yes, put a 25-year-old quarterback who's a project who needs 3 years minimum behind a quarterback who's expiring deal.
You think it's gonna take him 3 years though?
Dude, the Tennessee Titans, the Tennessee Volunteers and their offense is so bad in the sense of converting it to the NFL. Quarterbacks don't build up a single skill in the Tennessee system that helps them at the NFL. He was throwing to wide open, and I mean, they're not challenging throws. Wide open Cedric Tillman and Jalen Hyatt. Like these guys, he had no challenging throws, no nothing. And then his biggest asset is his legs, and he's coming off of an ACL tear. So it's just like, I'm not a Hendon Hooker guy. He is a backup in the NFL, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to be anything more
You're
than that.
married. We didn't expect you to like hookers. I'm single. I love it. I love the pick.
But you know what? You know what?
I like it.
It's a third round pick, so
Yeah.
it's not like they spent the first round pick. You're
Yeah.
throwing a dart in the third round. If he doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. If you're wrong, which we could all be wrong on when it comes to quarterback. If you're wrong and he is able to evolve into a real quarterback, then it's a steal.
Yeah, it's just like when I look at that team and with the board and the board that the way that it is, that they could have, like, Jalen Hyatt is still here, and they just lost their wide receiver for a couple of games. You know what I mean? Josh Downs is still on the board, which is absolutely surprising. Darnell Washington is still on the board.
Yeah, the reason
they already took a tight end. You know, Antonio Johnson. They need a safety. There are other players that I look at that I think would be better help for their team. But again, if they believe in Hendon Hooker, like, this is just my personal evaluation. I did not have a draftable grade on Hendon Hooker. So,
okay.
But that's me.
All right.
the reason
Biggest
why,
surprise pick. What do you guys think?
I
reason-
can't be too surprised in round 3 by it. I think it's good value because we didn't see a quarterback go in round 2 at all. We did.
Yeah,
Levis.
we did.
Sorry. Levis went.
Don't-
I'm sorry.
Don't remind me.
Mentally, I was drilled in that he was a 1. I got you. I know you're not too happy. I think where they are, having multiple picks already, and not being like when we took a running back last year, everyone's like, you said never take a running back in round 1 or 2. I go, I did, but we're taking it with our 4th overall pick. So ideally, most teams don't have their 4th pick, 4 picks into the 2nd round. So we were able to get a shutdown corner. We were able to get a top end receiver. We were able to get an edge. Normally, you don't have the 4th pick, number 35 or 36 overall. So with the multiple picks that the Lions have had,
to
go
the
ahead.
Houston Texans. With the 69th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Nathaniel Dell, wide receiver.
Maybe this might speak to what you were saying about the Tennessee offense, because Jalen Hyatt's been
Hyatt and Tillman are both still on the board.
Tillman
right?
both still on the board.
Still on the
Yeah.
board.
That system. Like again, I'm super familiar with that system that the Volunteers ran because I'm here in Central Florida. I'm a current student at UCF, and their offensive coordinator used to be the UCF head coach, and I know about that widespread wide receiver system. It really inflates wide receivers' numbers and quarterbacks' numbers. It makes them look a lot better because it forces a mismatch. It either forces the defense to tell you that they're playing man coverage by putting two corners on one side of the field, or it tells you that you're in zone because a linebacker is going to be over a wide receiver. And what linebacker is going to be able to keep up with Jalen Hyatt? There's none. There's not a guy in college that's going to be able to keep up at the linebacker position with Jalen Hyatt. So he was running free, just free. So
well, here we
That's
go
a good
already.
comment,
So like,
Here come the
when you're
Raiders.
talking about Tennessee and not being
yeah,
able to
Raiders
draft in the
traded
NFL.
up, right? For
Twisted
the
said
Rams.
this-
Hello,
Hello.
National Football League fans. Hello,
no, Houston
arch
traded with the Rams.
enemy, Kansas City Chiefs fans.
Is Andre the Giant here?
Congratulations on your Super Bowl victory.
That's nice.
Who is this talking,
in the
Jack?
National Football League, they have a saying called next man up. They say next man up. And so I'm here representing the great and late Willie Brown, one of our great players, Hall of Famer. And Willie's tradition was to always remind all of you, each and every person out there and those watching on TV, to remember what's
just
coming
announced a
up
pick.
in the
No one
next
cares
week
about
or
that.
so. Mother's Day is coming up.
Oh
Hold
man.
out to great
Mother's Day
pride.
plugs now?
All National Football League
Come on,
fans.
read it.
Right.
Nick, do we have to end the show now?
To remember your mom. Remember your mom.
It's like the Mr. T speech at the WWE Hall of Fame.
With
He spent
the
the whole hour
70th
talking about his freaking mother.
In the 2023 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Byron Young, defensive
Which one?
tackle, Alabama.
Wow.
Ooh, the Alabama went before the Tennessee
That
one.
one. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
So two
Okay,
things.
okay.
Darnell Washington is reported falling because of his knee injury.
Knee,
Teams have
yep.
concerns.
Has to
Number
be.
two, Golf is 2 years older than Hooker.
Damn. You might have a
I
point there.
rest my case.
There you go,
I
Tigo.
rest my case.
Damn, he got that one. He nailed that one.
A project quarterback who's going to be as old as your current quarterback before he's ready to start. I rest my case.
Oh, wow.
All right. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to kick it to you.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm coming up with a good question. This is going to be for everybody. I think this will be
All right.
the one to go out on just whenever you're ready for it.
Give me
The
1
Baltimore
second.
Colts.
Okay, are you ready?
I'll be ready in a minute.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Adam, you go ahead with the question if you're ready, and
Well-
then afterwards, I'm going to kick it to JR, who put something together for your viewing pleasure.
Well, here come the Saints.
Good.
Okay.
For it.
Troy Vincent.
With the 71st pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Kendrick Miller, running back,
Wow.
TCU.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this
Took me a
is
second to
like
place that.
I like him.
Makes sense.
Oh.
I would have taken Israel, but that's just me.
I like
You
the
would've taken
kid.
Yeah, I
Israel?
would have taken Israel.
What?
I would have.
Okay.
I would have also taken Israel too.
I like the kid from Tulane as well. But
Another good one too.
yeah.
Okay. Adam, you ready to go?
Yeah. Okay, we're ready to go. Okay, this
All
is
right,
good.
little
This is
trivia
going to be
for
a
you.
good one. All right, and this is going to involve everybody. So Jay, you're in on this. There have been 5 players who have caught a receiving touchdown for both the Jets and the Oilers/Titans. Can you name all 5?
Shit.
Corey Davis.
Oh, 5? Yancey
5.
Thigpen? No. He was with Cincinnati.
No.
Corey Davis is one.
Corey,
You know. Yep, you're right. Yep, Davis is 1.
Oh,
I just found another one. 6. Davis. Yep, Davis is 1.
Oh, shit.
Justin McCarron's.
Very good. Justin McCarron's
Oh,
is 2.
yeah. Damn.
Some of these I'm
Oh,
shocked. I wouldn't have guessed. There's one that's very easy, but
Was
the
Decker
Raiders-
ever an Oiler?
Oh,
Decker was the Titans. Yeah,
Decker was
yeah.
he caught one touchdown as a Titan. Well done.
Yeah, he caught, and it was in the playoffs. I remember that too. Yeah,
Chris Johnson, the running back.
Yep, Chris. Yeah,
A receiving touch. I didn't see him, but I'll double
He
check.
had to catch a receiving touchdown.
Yeah, I was gonna say
took two passes
CJ.
to the house. I would be
Is it
shocked.
working the other way? Has Trevon Wesco played for the Titans yet?
No, he just got signed this year.
Damn.
Jay Samara.
I can't find.
Ooh,
I can't
Amara's a
find
good
Chris
one.
Johnson. I can't find Chris Johnson on this list. I'll keep looking.
You go ahead. I'll look up.
Oh, here he
Johnson's
is.
stats.
Okay, Chris Johnson. So he caught 8 with the Titans.
Jay Samara is one.
You guys might find because I'm doing this like really on the fly here. So all right.
So Justin McCarron's
Touchdowns is the question, right?
Yep. Oh, you know what? Let's say it's
Receiving.
CJ. It's more. Yep. CJ caught 1 with the Jets. 1. But all right, that counts. That's good. Well done. I've got at least 3 more in mind. And you said Amara, right? I'll check Amara.
I did say Amara. All right, yeah. You got
I'll look him up.
Damn, I'm trying to think.
I'm pretty sure Amara went there.
He did.
Stephen Hill play there?
Nah,
I'm serious. No, he
Not
went
that
to
I know.
Carolina after us.
You would have been trying to forget it. Amaro never caught a touchdown with Tennessee. He caught 2 with the Jets, but none with Tennessee.
What about Kyle Brady?
No,
No,
Brady.
not Kyle Brady.
Where'd Brady go? The Bucks after us?
Jaguars.
Jaguars. That's right.
Was it Jags? Okay. I know it was one of them Florida teams.
I'm trying to think of guys. Would we know the
3
names,
more.
Adam?
Now they came from Tennessee. That's what the problem is.
Chris Bradigan got 1. Derek Mason.
Oh,
With the
very
Jets?
good.
We're trying to forget that day too. That was not a good move. We let go of Jericho Cotry and brought in Derek Mason. It did not work out.
Leon
all
Washington
wide
is
receivers?
up there?
Leon Washington is correct as well.
Leon Washington, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Chancey
God.
Stuckey. Knobcraft says Stuckey.
Yeah, I just saw Stuckey. I'm gonna look
It's a
him
lot
up.
more than 5, man.
I know, dude. I
I
did
didn't-
this last second, man.
I didn't
not
even
Hogan,
I didn't
right?
realize
I wanted to
that.
include
Damn.
everybody.
Hogan
Greg
didn't.
Oden.
Hogan didn't go to Tennessee,
Nonsense.
right?
Odin couldn't play more than half the season.
I don't think Chancey Stuckey was a Titan.
Hogan was
He was
not
a
a
Raider,
No, I don't
right?
think he was a Titan either. No.
Okay.
What else did y'all say?
Stuckey. Was he a Titan?
I don't think. I know he went to the Raiders.
So,
Did he say Mason? Derek Mason?
Tennessee.
Yeah, they said Mason,
Yeah, they said Mason.
Oh, Jeremy.
I will tell you this: the New York Giants have selected one of the Tennessee players we've discussed. I won't tell you who,
Look at that.
All right.
because Jeremy gets very excited to play it,
Yeah,
and then we
right.
give him his moment in
I
the
think-
sunshine here.
Yeah, I think there's only one more name.
Oh, that's Hyatt.
Recent,
then.
like we'll know him.
You'll know the name. I think you got to be you got to be pretty. If you know Jets history,
Jeff Cumberland. Did he ever go there?
I don't think so.
He went to Atlanta, I think, after us, right?
He was one of my least favorite Jets of all time. I got to be honest.
He did have that
Cumberland,
2-touchdown Monday night game though on Monday Night Football against Atlanta.
Cumberland was never a Titan.
How old? Like
Now,
when
or
did
when
this-
We got to go back.
He's
70s.
42.
70s.
what was it?
70s.
Oh, 70s?
Oh,
His son is
shit.
his son is on TV nowadays though.
TV.
So he played on the Oilers and the Jets
Yes.
in the 70s.
He did. He's more known for being a Jet.
In the 70s?
Yeah.
Maynard was in.
Oh, here's the Cardinals. They took cornerback Garrett Wilson.
What?
Williams.
So if the Giants
Williams.
traded up, if the
Took Garrett
Giants,
Wilson.
the Giants must have taken Hyatt because if they traded up and took a guy from Tennessee, it had to be.
You
Hyatt.
mean Williams? Not
No, I
Wilson.
think they would have taken
Garrett
Tillman.
Williams.
Tillman fits a better skill set for what they need.
Okay.
He's the bigger body than Hyatt, isn't he?
Yeah, but Hyatt's ranked a lot
Twisted.
higher.
Yes, Twisted. I
Yeah,
know
but
I
he's
asked
a
for
speed
5.
demon. They have fast guys. Well, this is going to be interesting because I actually don't know which receiver they got.
I do.
I already do.
I
All
think
right, how about-
Hyatt was much higher ranked. I think.
The wide receivers outside of the top 4 are absolute crapshoot. There's no consensus at any point in time.
Well,
you know?
they're going to come on stage any second, so we'll find out. But
yeah,
it's just that I thought Hyatt was going to go in the top 45. To be honest,
Agreed.
I don't know why I thought that, but
And they traded up for this pick too.
Here we go.
Right.
Yeah. Have traded the 73rd pick to the New York Football Giants. With the 73rd pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Jalen Hyatt.
Oh, it is Hyatt.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Who is it? I give up. I have no idea. I can't think of a name.
Yeah, I give up too. I don't know.
I give up too.
Okay, it's Rich Castor.
Oh, obviously.
Oh.
You know Rich Castor? He was good. He was
All
like the Jets for like 8 years. Okay.
Adam,
you guys got more than I
He's a
even.
tight end. You said he was a wide receiver.
It was wide receiver, dude.
Tigo, it
Castor's
doesn't matter
listed
if
as
he
a
said
tight end.
quarterback. We didn't know who the fuck it was.
Rich Castor is listed as a tight
Jeremy,
end.
you'll like this next one.
Why'd you lie to us?
I like what?
Tigo, is that a
You'll like
Tom
this
Tupa
next one.
jersey or Ken O'Brien?
Geno Smith. It's a second-round pick, so got to wear a
Messing around with
second-round
you.
pick jersey.
I'm showing my age. Is that Ken O'Brien or is that Tom Tupa?
You know, Geno Smith, the well-known running back.
All right, so I'm going to kick it over to producer JR. JR put a little highlight together. JR, whenever you're ready, let it roll. Okay. I'm going to just tell you real quick, and then I'm going to throw it to Tigo because we never got his comments on the center. We got less than 10 minutes left. Something that I really love.
Told Jeremy.
He had several opportunities there to blow up the quarterback. Now, you got to look at this because this is important, right? This is the day and era where the quarterbacks are protected and 15-yard penalties are thrown for breathing on them. He wraps a lot and brings them down. He doesn't put the explosive hit. He's not putting the helmet into the face mask and trying to blow up the quarterback. So that's something that stood out to me because we've seen a lot of guys make stupid plays and extend drives because they try for the kill shot instead of the smart play. So that stood out to me with him. He wraps and rolls like the alligator roll rather than driving through and getting the big explosive hit, which, you know, we've seen many dumb Jets do that to extend drives for the other team, costing us games. So
I think it was really telling. He had his eyes on the ball constantly.
Yeah,
always going for the ball.
He causes a lot of fumbles from the quarterback.
Yeah. He's a
I think he forced 11, right, in his career.
Yeah,
that's good.
5.5 last year.
All right, Tigo, give me a quick quick for normal people, not quick for you. Quick for you is like 7 minutes. Give me a quick, because my producer's got to end at 10. We're 9:51. I want to give it to you. Adam, have one more question ready.
Okay.
We'll do Tigo. We're going to throw it around the horn for everyone to say where you can be found, and we'll end on a trivia and get out of here.
It's a home
Short
run
night,
pick.
3 hours.
Yeah. It's a home run pick. There's nothing else to say about it. We got one of you, depending on who you ask. Joe Tippmann was either offensive center 1 or offensive center 2 on a lot of people's boards. And if the New York Jets, they had their option between the two centers, and they chose Tippmann. And I'm going to trust Joe Douglas's evaluation of it. But Joe Tippmann's a dog, man. He gets out into space, and if he gets to a linebacker, if he gets to a safety, he's not just trying to get the block. He's trying to end that man's life. You know, he's trying to end careers when he gets to the second level. And I love that in a center. At 6'6", he provides – he's almost the type of guy that you look at that maybe he should be playing guard instead of playing center, right? Because low man wins. But I love Joe Tippmann at the center position. And what does this allow the New York Jets to do? It allows the Jets to play the 5 best offensive linemen regardless of position. Mekhi Becton wins the left tackle job. Awesome. Well, right tackle's up for grabs. Max Mitchell wins that job. Awesome. Left guard is up for grabs. Probably not, because they're probably going to play Laken Tomlinson there. But then right guard is up for grabs. Great. You can put Elijah Vera Tucker there. Center is up for grabs. Joe Tippmann's going to win that job every day of the week over Connor McGovern. And then you look at the depth that the New York Jets have now on the offensive line. When you look at the fact that there's already reports that the New York Jets are targeting a free agent offensive tackle that will be signed right after the draft. So my expectation is that George Fant is coming back to this team. And now you're 5 deep at tackle. If you bring George Fant back to be that backup swing tackle, you're 5 or 6 deep on the interior of the offensive line. Because don't forget of Wes Schweitzer and Tyler Cologne, and now Connor McGovern. Lots of really, really good depth for the offensive line. And ultimately, we should be able to keep Aaron Rodgers upright, and this defense is going to go insane.
All right. I like it. Jeremy, plug your stuff.
Yeah, you can find me on Jets Chaos. And yeah, I'm there every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. We do the show Wacky Wednesday. Watu-K99, who you see right in front of you, is the co-host of that show. We've been doing it together for coming up on a year and a half now, pretty much every Wednesday minus a couple. So, and we will continue to bring the Wacky Wednesday show. And everybody you see on this screen, except for my new friend, the Tennessee Titan fan, has been on the show. So you guys know that. This is my crew. So Jets Chaos, and that's it.
From the Ohio State University.
This is Atlanta.
Zach Harrison.
Zach Harrison?
There's a guy that was highly.
Zach Harrison, edge.
Oh, wow.
Goes to the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, the Patriots are going to Patriot. Of course they do.
Nick, you're on mute.
Oh, I did that when I tooted again.
Oh, they just released the Joe Tippmann phone call video. The Jets did.
I know what I'll be watching after this.
My son coming back, 2-hour nap. What I missed. We took Joe Tippmann, the center from Wisconsin. All right, Italy, go ahead. Sorry about all that.
You're
Oh my
fine.
God, this is hysterical.
So, admittedly, Jet, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp. You can follow me on there. I'm on everything MYJ. I do 2 shows a week with Jude Jets, and I got more in the works with Jets content. I have an Italy Jet post-game show on Sundays coming this year as well. I do soccer and baseball content as well, and that's me, Italy Jet.
Nice. Awesome. Jay, go ahead.
Man, y'all can find me on the Man Cave Sports Podcast again. We drop Saturday, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Jay Jones on all social media platforms, Twitter, IG, Facebook, and TikTok. Make sure y'all follow us, 613 Faye Productions. We got wrestling and we got lifestyle podcasts as well. So, yes, thank you, fellas, for allowing me on the show, kicking it with y'all on draft night. I appreciate the invite. Hope to see y'all on social media and connect with y'all and talk trash. I probably won't be able to talk too much as the season goes on. But shout out, appreciate it, fellas.
Jay, quick question for you.
Wow. New England just took linebacker Marte Mapu.
I never heard of him.
From Sacramento State. That's 10 minutes from me.
Oh, no. Now it's going to be
They called him a
Patriots chaos
linebacker.
also.
Did they have him light the beam? Did he light the beam?
I can't
Light the beam. Hey, they're playing right now, matter of fact.
Oh, yeah?
I can't believe they just selected him. That is a
Light the beam. Light the beam.
Linebacker.
I don't know what that means, but hey, shout out to the Kings.
Actually, the Kings, real quick sports update. The Kings are up 8 with 5 left in the third in
Golden State.
Warriors.
That's
All right, Tigo, fire away.
So yeah, it's Talking Jets with Tigo. Everywhere where you want to get your Jets content, we talk Jets. We talk a bunch of different stuff. When it comes to it, we're going to be doing a lot of breakdowns of the players that we've drafted, breaking down every team's draft class and giving them grades and doing all that stuff and putting all those 300-ish prospects that we've spent the last couple of weeks watching and going over and breaking down and putting all that knowledge to the test. And, season's coming up. Very, very excited to keep talking Jets. And yeah, that's it.
Adam?
All right, you can check me out at NY Sports Wicker Media. I did a video actually not too long before we went on about Will McDonald. And if you feel like you're still not on board with this draft pick, I'd ask you to watch this video. I think there's a very good reason why the Jets took this guy. And I can't say I'm in love with the pick, but I understand it more. And also this weekend, I'll be doing preview videos on both Eastern Conference semifinal matchups in the NBA, Knicks Heat and Celtics Sixers. So check those out as well. And I think it's time we do one last trivia question to take us home.
All right, and
the
thank
Packers.
You, everyone. We'll do the trivia question. Yeah,
I just saw that, Tigo.
Tittman does have a nice mullet. It fits in the Dan Feeney category.
Rex Hogan loves the
Daniel
mullet.
Jeremiah tweeted this, and I thought this was interesting. Marte Mapu is my favorite player in this entire draft. The Patriots are getting an absolute playmaker. So for what that's worth, it popped in. Adam, go ahead, hit the trivia, and then
all right,
we'll sign off.
All right,
Tennessee is next. I don't
know. Who needs Goodell to host when we have Jets chaos? All right, one more question. So in the 21st, are we playing a pick in the background?
Yeah. Are they at the mic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Who's up?
Green Bay.
Guess what, Jordan Love? We got some more help for you.
Oh boy, he keeps checking.
With the 78th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Tucker Kraft, tight end, South Dakota State. Shout out to all
They're jumping around like they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I don't. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Adam, go ahead. I don't want to hold Jair up because he's got an early tea time.
Okay. In the 21st century, so from the year 2000 on, the Jets have drafted 4 players from Florida State University. Name them.
I'll let everyone take the easy one.
Got one last year. Shit. What year before?
Marvin Jones was the 90s, so it's not Marvin Jones. He was in the 90s.
No one said it. Jermaine Johnson.
Yep.
From last year. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's I can't remember his
I was
name.
trying to let the easy one go.
Lavernius Coles?
Lavernius is correct. That's 2.
Sonoris. No, he went to Miami. Damn.
He went to Miami. Santana?
Florida State.
Since when? 2000, right?
2000.
Leon Washington.
Yep, Leon Washington.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Leon went to Florida State.
Wasn't Washington drafted in 98?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, he was...
Wait,
I got him. What's his...
Colts.
I'm seeing his face.
Oh, my gosh.
Hamza Nasruddin.
2023 NFL Draft. The Indianapolis Colts select Josh Downs, wide receiver.
Wow.
All the receivers. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew it.
I can't believe that one on receivers that just happened.
Damn.
I can.
Oh, there we go.
Jeez.
Woo.
Great pick in the 3rd. Great pick.
Damn, I wanted him too.
How far? Oh, you only had. Oh man, it'd be nice if we could. It's 10 o'clock. I'd say. I wish we could stay to see the last Titans pick because they're only 2 picks away.
I know they're so close.
I really want to see. I want to see Jay with
can you not
Tennessee's
end
pick.
it
I want to
yourself?
see it.
Nah,
Nick,
man,
can you
last
not
year
end it
was
yourself?
terrible. Say that again.
I was gonna say, Nick, can you not end it yourself? Just have him leave and then you just end the stream.
We're gonna stay for the Titans pick.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
on his stream.
Gotta see this.
He hosts several shows.
Oh man.
So he doesn't have room to add me as an admin or a co-host with the other shows that he does yet. So he would have to end this show to bring that back, and it just wasn't worth it tonight. But 3 hours is enough. My baby bladder is ready to explode.
Oh man, I don't even know who's left
Bruh.
to receive spot to even get
What's your needs?
a receiver.
Quarterback too?
Been the same all night.
Fuck, man.
There are some good receivers that have lesser known names but have incredible like RAS scores and things like that we've looked at.
Michael Wilson,
Exactly.
Trey
Stanford.
Palmer, Parker Washington.
Bryce Ford Wheaton might be a
I was
little.
Bryce
gonna-
Ford
Yep,
Wheaton.
you beat me to it. Bryce Ford Wheaton, all guys that I love. Puka Nakua late. He's a great wide
Ford
receiver.
Wheaton and Puka. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Andre Ayoshivas is a guy I'm a big fan of.
Yeah,
You
but you
guys-
could get him later. Wicks, I'm not a fan of. Dontavian, I'm not in.
Yeah, I'm not either. Yeah.
I like what's his name? I like Copeland from Maryland. I think I like the. Is it Copeland?
Raheem
or
Jarrett?
Williams Jr.?
Raheem Jarrett from Maryland. I remember
Let's
Raheem
go to eat
Jarrett.
a damn snack.
Okay. All right, let's go.
I told you we got sound bites coming in. We'll have a That's What She Said for next
Deontay
week.
Demas.
There's a pick.
I like one. Yeah, I like him too.
Wait a minute. What?
It must have been a trade. The
Yeah,
Carolina
Carolina
trade.
traded. Carolina.
They're coming
Carolina
up for a
moved
wide
up.
receiver. Watch.
Let's see if Tennessee trades down too. When that'd be an ultimate kick on the
Too
pants.
late. They pick next. They traded to get ahead of Tennessee.
Hate that we don't have a pick in the 3rd round. Man.
Me too. Yeah.
Dude, none of these guys that are being taken are guys I think that the Jets were targeting. Like, seriously. Outside of Drew Sanders, you got to look at this board. Adetomiwa Adebayor is still there.
Exactly.
DeJuan Jones is still there. Dion Henley. Did he go?
Henley.
No.
I'm gonna guess
Owen
Titans take
Capone.
Bryce Ford Wheaton.
I think we take A.T. Perry from Wake Forest.
Don't
I'm
know
not,
much about
I'm
him.
not the biggest fan of his. But
Hey, I got a question.
I'm not either, but I just have a feeling.
The draft starts at noon tomorrow. Do any of you
yeah.
guys have interest in going on for a show?
I will be
I'm
trying.
good. I'm good. I got you,
Really?
Nick.
I'm busy. The Virginia Jets fans were doing our annual
Oh, the
chili
chili.
cook-off. Yeah, the annual
Fuck.
chili cook-off.
Did you make something, or are you just a judge?
I'm a judge. I'm like the tabulator, and I actually did desserts. So tonight I made lemon bars and a peach strawberry crumble that I'll be bringing to the event tomorrow. I know you're doing a thing with sugar, so Nick, I apologize about that.
It's fine. You're not feeding me. You're talking about it.
There you go.
Oh, there's still so many good
It's
players
big.
here on the board that
Owen
like should be
Capone.
Jets targets. Kelly Ringo.
Yeah, I'm
Ringo's
surprised.
not
he's still
good.
here.
Turner.
You're right. They took Mingo, but not Ringo. Wow.
McClendon, offensive tackle. McClendon's still on.
He's
the
a
board.
later. He's a day.
Blake Freeland. Blake Freeland. I can't say
Owen
Blake Freeland.
Capone.
Another day 3 guy that again that Dom is very high on.
I'm just going to take Whitboard. Who goes first, DeJuan Jones or Darnell Washington?
What was the one besides Washington?
I'm not going to say anything because the last time I said something about Will Levis, he went. And if I say something about Darnell Washington, I feel like we're going to get him.
Here we go right now. Panthers.
Traded the 80th pick to the Carolina Panthers. With the 80th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select DJ Johnson, linebacker, Oregon.
We talked a lot about guys that put on a
What?
There are so many linebackers I like better than that. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
me too.
What?
I don't
He's
get
an
that.
outside linebacker. He's not a linebacker. He's an outside. He's an edge rusher.
He's an edge. He's an edge.
He's an edge rusher.
Oh,
Get that
DJ,
straight.
It says
But
linebacker.
still,
Said linebacker. It's
Oh,
like
never
Will
mind. Never
McDonald.
mind.
He's
It
an
says
outside
edge.
linebacker.
It says edge now. It says edge.
He's that edge.
he's an
Yeah.
outside
Okay, thank you.
linebacker. He's an
Hot
outside
and
linebacker.
cold. That's not a good description. Oh my god. NFL Network's got him as explosive, ideal frame, hot and cold. That is not a
Good
ringing
to
endorsement.
say. That's not good to say.
Dude,
No.
I had a late day 3 undrafted free agent grade on him.
Wow. I wonder what Dom had on him.
Dude, I Dom watched him.
What was that? That was the Panthers pick, DJ Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the
They
clock.
And now
traded
the
up.
Titans are up.
They traded up for him. That makes it even better.
They traded up for him.
They traded
Yeah,
up.
they traded up.
I mean, T. Simpson is still on the board. That's a tight end, linebacker.
Yeah.
Trenton Simpson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ringo, the
Yeah.
cornerback, is still up there.
Who?
I think he's a safety at the next level.
Ringo, yeah, but
Ringo
I don't know.
Georgia?
Yeah,
Ringo
I'm
from
surprised
Georgia?
Philly didn't go for him. Yeah,
Yet.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Georgia
But I don't-
Eagles. The Philadelphia Bulldogs will draft the Georgia Eagle player. Don't worry about it.
Philadelphia.
I don't know if I'm not really. I wasn't a really big fan of. He was decent, but I mean, for this round value, I guess it's still it's a good pick.
I mean, look at some of these
Remember people were mocking
linebackers.
him to the first.
Yeah,
Some of these linebackers who are dropped: Dorian Williams, DeMarvion Overshown, Owen Papo, Ivan Pace, Noah Sewell. There's some good
Henry
linebackers.
Tuotuo?
You know my love affair with Overshown. You know that I
love
every
Papo.
mock
He
I
is so
did, I
fast.
picked
Yeah.
him.
Papo's a coverage guy, man.
Dude,
That's
if
how
we
he
can
Nick
get
Herbig could
Henley,
be either. Nick Herbig.
if we
too.
can get Henley in the 4th, this is a home run draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I'll
I'm talking
take
about
it.
a home
I'm good with Henley or Overshown though.
Pick is in for Tennessee.
come on, I take the wide receiver from LSU.
All right, JR. Let's give Jay the whole screen to himself here.
Oh yes, please. Hey, they're
They're
not
not
walking
on
up yet.
stage
They're not
yet.
walking up yet.
It's not walking up yet. I'll
All right,
turn it
we
up.
need Jeremy's audio.
I'll turn it up.
Okay.
Let's go. Come
They're
on,
not on
man. Let's
stage
end
yet.
the night with something, man. Let's end the night with a playmaker.
Thomas Scott be good too.
Come on, Carthon.
It'd be so funny if they take like center. Oh, Lusagun. A Lusagun.
Xavier Hutchinson. We forgot to mention him.
I'll take him too.
Oh, they're showing
Is it
some
gonna
Tennessee
Luatini?
people. Oh, there's a kid from
You
Tennessee
wanted,
jumping up and down.
You said you wanted Perry, right?
Oh, there's a girl with blue hair.
I don't want him, but I feel like that's who they're gonna take. I'll take Kayshawn. What's his name? Boo from LSU.
Booty?
Oh,
Yeah, Booty.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
take him
worried
too.
about him.
Hey, McCourty.
Football champion, but also a co-host on the best sports morning
I like
talk
that,
show
man.
on TV.
All
Good
right.
morning, football!
Good Lord.
I have to say, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. I saw Mahomes and Kelsey out here. I've had some fond memories here. I remember being in
Pick, bro.
Arrowhead Stadium in 2015.
Say the pick.
No, he was hyped up. He was hyped
He's a
up.
McCourty. Screw him.
Come on, man. Just say the pick. I like Jason, but come on, man.
Yes, I said it.
He's taunting them. He's taunting them.
Guys, give me the floor real quick. On NFL Good Morning Football, he was hyped up by Kyle Brandt that you have to go in and do this.
Yeah, he did. I saw that.
Barbecue.
Okay, shut up.
Barbecue.
Man, this pick better. Come on, man.
No, not true. No, I take it back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend anybody. But for the
Oh
Titans,
my
the
God.
division is
Jesus
ours.
Christ.
I don't care
Well,
what you
Memphis
think.
I'm having a
barbecue.
birthday watching this.
Hold on. Give him the floor.
Jackets again. The Indianapolis Colts are 2-6 against the Titans.
Oh, man.
No
just
one
take the
cares.
pick.
Thrilling announcement. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, they haven't had back-to-back winning seasons since I
What
was
is
a
he
senior
doing?
in high school.
I blame Kyle Brandt. I'm getting on him on Twitter
Fucking awful.
right after this.
Do
Here
it,
it
Jay.
comes.
Do it, Jay.
Here it comes.
The Tennessee Titans select Tajay Spears, running back from Tulane.
This is
Are you kidding?
It's been a great show. I appreciate y'all having me on. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go over this way.
Wait,
It's been great, Nick.
hold up. Everyone, hold up. Jared, drop that again.
This is like the Price is Right buzzer when the contestant
Bruh.
loses the game.
All
That's
right,
what I
Jay.
need to
Thank
hear.
you for
God.
joining. Jay, I know we're gonna link up and do some shows together, brother. Thank you for joining. Everyone who watched, thank you. We had a good day for the Jets. We got a couple more picks tomorrow. As always, be loud, be proud, New York Jets fans. Thank you for joining. Have a good night. Go Jets and go Titans. Rodgers is a Jet. Let's go.
This goes out to you and you and you and you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you. This goes out to you and you and you. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa,
Let's make sure we play like the New York Jets.
Waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. On your mark, get set. When I spark you wet, look how dark it get when you're marked for death. Should I start your breath or should I let you die? In fear, you start to cry. Ask why. Lyrically, I'm worship. Don't front the word sick. You cursed it, but rehearsed it.